more! Oh God! Why?
Day one of the quarantine. We've already gone insane.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mechanism.
Welcome to Mechanism.
We're taking every precaution tonight. We're just, we're being safe. You can't be too safe today.
Can't be too safe.
Here we are.
Gotta have your OSHA certified respirator breathing apparatus.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Am I yelling?
Dial
Can you hear me?
100.
Just about.
Okay, good. Jesus. This is absolutely the dumbest thing that we've ever done, hands down. But it's pretty damn funny, I gotta admit.
I didn't realize I could drink in this fucking thing.
It's the
Anyway.
only thing you can really do right now is just laugh.
Exactly.
You can't have a secure about it.
Anyway, take this damn thing off. Get out of here. Anyway, welcome to Mechanism, you guys. Episode 26. We're here. We're safe from coronavirus.
Can't believe I cut a hole in the mask.
You can't use it.
Yeah. Just put some tape on. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
We want to have meaningful conversation tonight, but I don't know how much of that is going to happen. I'll be honest with you.
want to.
Yeah, the
Without
world's
getting
coming
mad.
to an end. We might as well fuck around, right?
I mean,
The sky is falling. We might as well.
wanna
Easy, Chicken Little. Change your name to
Calm
Chicken
down. Ain't nobody dropping a colony on you.
Clipping little.
Little. Vid 19.
looking little.
Love
Oh my! All right, let's get to business here, shall we, kids? All right, let's go around.
The time is now. COVID-19 is our future.
Yeah, let's fuck. Julio, just tell everybody who you are. I don't even know.
Hello, welcome to Mechanism. I'm Clipping Nubs, aka Julio, Big Chooch, Big Baby Chooch.
Not as big.
Not
Yeah.
as big, dude.
Smaller
Minus
baby
35.
Chooch, little baby Chooch.
Slightly smaller.
There.
Getting all fit out here, looking papi chulo, get handsome. I'm trying.
For the record, I'm too small for this adult size scrub suit.
Should have got the babies.
You are
Little
so
onesie.
lucky that wasn't on camera.
I waited. I'm not an idiot.
I'm actually working on stuff. I'll take you guys.
What are you
through.
working on? Tell them what you're working on.
working
son.
on-
Tell them what you're working on.
I'm working on
Oh boy.
full armor unicorn right here.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, I got parts for you too, Julio. Don't forget.
Oh,
You gotta
yeah.
come by and get 'em.
Oh yeah. So he's looking pretty badass. I gave him quad Gatling so far.
Yeah,
gave
that's
him-
all you got.
I gave him bigger legs, bigger arms. I'm thinking about mounting the bazooka onto the shoulder so they aim forward. I gave him some quad horns, a little bit different. I'm just gonna go crazy on him. I don't even think I'm gonna make like a Phoenix or a perfectibility. I'm just gonna armor him up and make him look crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I got the NT buddy out here. You can't even. There you go. I think I'm gonna use parts from him and keep armoring him up. And the little boy, he got his horns taken from him. It's like an angel who lost his wings.
Except its horns.
Ain't that just Hellboy?
Yeah. But that's a choice. Like he didn't have a choice. He didn't have a choice. Other than that, we're chilling. We're gonna talk some shit. I'm gonna add some
Yeah.
Manju parts, maybe.
We're having
onto the-
We're having meaningful conversation tonight.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I got unicorn parts for you.
Give me the parts, man. I actually, I was thinking about scratch building some thighs. I don't know, thighs and biceps, because you got to fill them out so that it doesn't look like just
They're
frame.
looking
Oh,
very
shit, my
chickeny
bad.
right now.
Yeah, they were super chicky.
All the chickadee.
Chicky, super chicky.
Cheep cheep.
Chicky nuggers.
How far are you, Tim?
I opened the box.
Hey, did you take it out
Step
the bag?
one.
What's that?
Did you take it out the bags?
Not yet.
It's present.
Hopefully
It's
we'll
here.
start. Hopefully
Yeah.
we'll start a little bit.
I was actually gonna start snapping once we get going, having meaningful conversation.
Let's get it.
But I don't know how much of that we're gonna have.
Let's go around the room.
Hey,
All
why
right,
does it
let's
sound
go.
like it's in quotations?
Why does it sound like we're harassing one person in general?
Because it's fun. Anyway, speaking of Chris Pabs, hey Chris.
Hey,
Hi.
There
What's up,
he
guys?
is.
what a
How many
bad.
times did you cut your fingers today, Chris?
Zero.
Ooh.
Zero,
way.
motherfucker. Zero.
The night is
Alright.
young.
I have not hurt myself in the last 3 days. Thank
You
God.
got
Chris is getting it from all sides. Holy shit.
Reset
Oh,
the
good
clock.
God, I'm getting
Reset the.
high,
Oh,
dude.
thanks, Tex. You got
I
me.
got you.
Freddie, where are you? All right, so I am working on this Sinanju / Neo Zeong. So you guys have seen this thing before. This is where it's at right now. The little crotch guard right there that I did stab my thumb with. I extended the leg, the feet, so that the center of gravity is a little closer to the front. I swapped out the tanks. These are the stock tanks right here, and these are the Kodo parts that I took from somewhere. So
Flag on the play.
Kodo
Flag on
Kai.
the play.
Code of
Covered a couple of pieces on the back right there. I extended the backpack, or you can see that, by about 3 millimeters. Extended the neck by 3 millimeters. So this thing is a tall boy. I like the proportions so far. So it looks a little bit better. And then for the Neo Zeong, if I can push it in, it's got the Celtum arms at the back with these lances. I'm not sure how I
What
like
made
these
you
yet.
put those arms on there?
How did I put these on there?
No, what made you put the arms on there?
I don't know, man. I was
'Cause they're
tired. It was a long day. I
Chris
just
is
wanted
being
something-
creative. Shut up.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
asking. Like, it looks good. I like it. But
Imagine
it came out of
when-
nowhere. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, look at them arms.
Yeah, so so they're back there right now. I'm not really sure what I want to do with them yet, but I've also been adding some details in the front, like some small bits and pieces here and there. And then if I can tilt it back, like I added some more details on the tank right there, some heat sink parts and other bits and pieces. So yeah, I think I'm way past opening the box. So
So the Sinanju can't go in there anymore, right? I can't fit.
no,
in
it
there?
did. So if
Oh,
you
it
guys
does?
see my stories on Instagram, it can still fit inside the
Dope, very dope, dude.
in New Zealand. But if I'm gonna display this thing, I'm not gonna display the Sinanju in there just because I feel like I've done too much to this thing
Yeah,
to hide it back there. So
I was thinking about paint rubbing and chipping. You know?
yeah, that would suck too, man. I hate that.
Yeah.
I cry every time that happens. Little chip, little tear. There you go. But yeah,
Like-
that's what I'm up to. That's all I'm doing for tonight, and I'm
Good
probably
stuff,
gonna add
good
some more
stuff.
details and stuff. And then I think I got some more stuff. Oh, I'm planning on doing something with the weapon. I'm not sure yet, so I've been messing with this the whole time. You guys have been having deep and meaningful conversation.
It is a cool
we'll see
little
where this
weapon, right,
goes.
Chris?
What's that?
It is a cool little weapon, right?
Dude, it's really nice. Like
Does
I've
it
always
detach?
liked this. I've always liked the Sinanju weapon with the giant bazooka from the Stein on the MG, and
Yep.
I'm really glad they were able to do something kind of close to that with the SD.
Does it
Um,
detach?
It does detach.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
there's
like,
a
cool,
couple extra
yeah.
parts and
That's
there's like a scope
awesome.
you can slap on it and shit.
yeah, there's a scope. There's like this little piece right here that goes on the front. I kind of want to use this for I don't know what part that is, but I know it's a part from the Stein that goes somewhere on the scope, like here somewhere. So I want to kind of recreate that.
It's like that weird bulb.
yeah,
Doesn't
Yeah, I
it
know
go
you're
on
like a
talking
the,
radar. Or
Yeah.
whatever,
Doesn't it
right?
just go on the bazooka when the bazooka's separate?
I think
Like, it's-
so.
I think
It
that's what
does,
the
yeah.
instructions are. But
But
Okay,
yeah,
like-
there's that, and then
I like the
I also want to
incorporation.
kind of add like ammo on the back here, just so cut this out. Add some round pieces of what is it, Tim? Plow plate? Is that right?
Plow rod.
Plow rod.
Plow rod. There you go.
Rod plate, rod.
Rod
I
plod.
don't like that.
Plow plate rod.
Plow
plod.
rod plate.
Plow rod
So-
plate.
Yeah, so stack them up in there, open this up, remove the rod in here, and then kind of just clean this up. It's
Plow
got
rod
like
burgundy?
that massive seam that goes down the middle. So just very basic things. I think that stack up to hopefully make this thing look good. So that's me. That's what I'm doing, and I'm not cutting myself tonight. No.
No, no, no.
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 That
No,
ain't
no, no.
working.
No cutting.
We're taking bets.
Put the glasses on.
Oh, I don't know where they are, man.
The glasses
And
won't
it's
save
over.
It's over. I'm gonna die tonight.
We're losing that eye tonight.
I'm losing another one. Shit. But yeah,
All right. Good stuff. Thank you, Pabs.
no problem.
All right, let's ship it over to Brian.
To me. Hi,
Yeah,
everybody.
you.
How's it going?
Look at this guy.
I've been doing a lot of things. Last time you guys saw me, I was working on the Regal, and to wrap that up marathon style, like I normally do.
Incredible.
Here's the gun.
That's a big Sammy right there.
The gun is
bring it on the train.
Yeah, I know, right? I'll get in trouble for it. But
That's a big baby.
Well,
got some nice
damn.
Calamity decals on the back there.
That's dope.
Yep, did a little orange camo to kind of like tie in with the other camo colors that are on the big guy.
Really, really nice, man.
Let me see if I can get a view of it. I'm gonna move my camera before I switch my camera. Courtesy.
Hey Brian, what was the inspiration for that camo?
For the camo,
Yeah,
I was just like
I want
thinking,
camo.
and I did it. I don't know. I didn't really have any inspiration for it. To be honest, I didn't really have any inspiration for it. I knew that I kind of wanted to do something. Honestly, I would originally wanted to do was something that was more dramatic, like a woodland style camo. And I realized I didn't have the fucking time to do that. So,
So I did it anyway.
I went with the different one. Well, sort of. I went with the different. Like I went with the stripy, like angular.
Tiger. It almost
like,
seems like
triangle.
a tiger.
Yeah, it's more like tiger stripe. Exactly. It ends up being more like a safari savannah style thing where it looks like tall grass or like something like that, which fucking lucked out. Ultimately, that's what it is. I lucked out.
So, weren't you researching like old school German tanks and whatnot before?
All the time. Yeah, I'm always looking at. I'm always researching.
I remember you bringing it up. I was like, oh,
I research everything. So it's one of the things that comes up in my Pinterest. I have like a whole section of just like camouflage swatches.
You have a Pinterest?
Yeah, send me a link, bro.
Send me your board, bro.
Guys, Pinterest, shut up.
All right, let me switch the camera over to the other camera real quick here.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, and you can see my you can see my yeah. So there's the big guy.
Birdie.
Let's look at this, right?
That is some work.
You can see a different angle on my bench too.
Yeah,
So
does the number 79 signify anything?
yeah, it's the year I was born.
Hey,
I wanted it like they were the last two decals I had left.
I mean, like I figured out the numbers and everything when I was on vacation. I actually went through and like drew up a whole bunch of different styles of like lettering and numbering. So to try and pick up my own, I did this with just like tape stencils to do the striping and all that. And then you can't really see because the focus is like absolute asinine on this, but the chipping looks pretty decent.
Yeah.
It doesn't want to focus.
That was the hairspray method, right?
Yes, that is hairspray chipping all around. And you know, you always learn new stuff. I feel like the coloring, the way that the layers of paint chipped off and gave me my multi-tones worked for really fucking well.
Yeah.
I couldn't really be happier with it, except for a couple of things that I'm not going to talk about. why point them out? Because nobody else will know. But
don't incriminate yourself.
Yeah, exactly. But like, yeah, I had a lot of fun just like detailing little things. Like, I can get this guy to focus. Come on, focus for me, bud. It hates me. It's like, we'll do the palm, but we won't do the fucking.
I like your lifeline and your love line.
Thanks, man. Like fucking monster hands. Yeah. But yeah, I had a good time. Ripped a fair amount of decals on it. I added a bunch of weird ones that you can't really see, but they're like automotive. So there's like some Pennzoil ones and some STP ones in there. I've got some like racing shocks, not stickers, but decals in there, and like and yeah, there'll be a broader photo set, and this is going to come to MosquitoCon with me. So anybody that's coming out to
they don't cancel it.
Shut up, Julio, you asshole!
Julio, don't put that out there yet.
They already canceled Replicon. Like, come on.
Yeah, because
Replicon comes after MosquitoCon, right?
Oh, the 28th.
It falls into
Before?
that, not the end of the month bit, or it falls into the end of the month bit, whereas MosquitoCon doesn't.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just sad. I'm like dreading it.
You're sad.
I'm super.
Yeah, we're all sad, homie. No, you don't even know. You don't even know, Julio. But so what I'm working on for Funzos right now is Yeah, you're gonna be a little bit surprised on this. Nobody really works on these, so I'm working on this SD Sinanju Neo Xeon.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, so far I've improved the hands on it, and actually I can switch over to the other camera again.
It's just something he whipped together last night.
I did this in my sleep.
I did kind of just whip it together in no time, but that's how it goes. Here we go. Yeah, so as you can see,
Why does it look like Ricky Bobby doing like his first interview? Remember when he didn't know what to do with his hands? Yeah.
He's doing the Professor X kind of.
Yeah, he's kind of doing like the Professor X or like the Magneto, like bursting into or out of the suit. I'm just kind of like getting it set up. So what I've been doing is I've been adding some details. I went through and I put the new hands on the little guy, and then I just started working on like the pauldron. So here's the pauldron. And I went and added in these. Which will not focus because the world hates me.
Pull it back a little bit.
Yeah. No,
Try $1.
No, that didn't do it.
Yeah, no. I have an idea. One idea here. Hang on, let's see if this will work.
Yeah, maybe.
There we go.
If I can get around it.
Nope.
Yep. Nope.
It's not
Other side.
working.
Other way. Yep.
It's not working.
No, well, it's not gonna work. I tried. I tried.
Mechanisms, man.
You can't rate it.
You can't blame
My
me for fucking
modelers.
trying. But yeah, so literally this was just a hole on the inside for these little fuckers.
Yeah, they're so empty, man.
I went in there and I putty filled them and I added in these Macross boosters, these tiny little Macross boosters.
Oh, nice.
And these
What
like
are the
brass fittings. They're those things that I get from McMaster. I'm not exactly sure what they're supposed to be used for. It's some sort of like
are they
connection.
threaded inserts?
Yeah, it's a threaded insert, but it's also knurled on the outside so that you can like tap it into acrylic.
Yeah.
So there it is on large form.
Those are like heat driven inserts or something like that.
Yeah, it's not really like a helicoil or anything like that, but
yeah.
But yeah, and I have them in like a bunch of different sizes. They're just a nice little mechanical detail. I have this whole box full of like springs and doodads and shit. So
nice.
Yeah, just like trying to add some more detail. I got this book. Where the fuck did I put the motherfucker?
I can dig it.
I got this book a long time ago because I'm obsessed with shit.
Oh, there we go.
And I love the Nanju and I love the Xeon. So it's got a bunch of detail in it for everything, ultimately. It's got all the line drawings for all the mechanics inside the body. And it has a lot of detail for this little baby right here.
I'm making an announcement. I'm not working on the Neo Xeon anymore.
I quit.
I quit.
So,
it's
It's
over.
going back in the box, like Tim's.
Hey, mine has never come out, so there's a
yeah,
difference.
so I'm going to be able to add some more detail to it, but I am keeping my Sinanju inside my Xeon. I'm not doing very much work to the Sinanju, just a little bit of detail work on the underside of like the pauldrons, and like I'll tighten up some of the seams and shit like that, but that's really all I'm going to do because I don't have time.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
We're running out of time, man.
We started super late, and they even extended the deadline for us because they're super nice. So
I think they should extend the deadline again.
To the end of April?
All you need to do
May.
May.
Yeah, we decided May. May is good.
May
works.
Because we're in charge. May.
I'm glad we're in charge.
I am just a passenger on this wild, crazy ride.
I want to see how far I can get with this.
Well, yeah, so that's what I'll be working on tonight. And yeah, we're going to be talking about some shit that matters to us.
Deep, meaningful conversation.
Meaningful.
You know it.
DMC.
All right. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it, buddy.
Cheers.
All right.
Good stuff.
There she is.
Hey,
that's not my desk. What's going on? You can see everything over here, and it's trash.
It's garbage. There's
It's
an
garbage.
N64 back there.
There's a
Plastic
tablet.
garbage.
There's posters, Tupperware, empty boxes. There's a bottle opener, a margarita cup, and a
styrene,
and a
There's
copy of
definitely styrene back
Contact.
there.
Oh, a copy of Contact, eh? The old
Good
Joey
movie.
Foster.
Put that hat on. Put that hat on. I see it.
It
Put that
stays
hat
there.
on.
I don't wear that.
Why? Why would you not wear that badass
Why would I
hat?
wear that?
That's a
It's
badass
a
hat.
gift.
What hat?
You don't see the
My
hat right there?
My Fetty
Oh
hat.
shit! Yeah.
Go.
Put it on. Come on.
Put it on.
No,
Come on.
Peer
Come on.
pressure.
Put it on.
PayPal me $10 and I'll put it on, cheap ass.
I'll PayPal
Put
you
it on.
with Cash App. I got you.
$10 right now. I'll put it on.
I got you. What is it, Miss?
Put
Anyway, let's
it
talk
on.
about what I'm working
Put
on.
it on. Oh, no fun.
Put it on. Oh, you hear that a lot, don't you?
Oh, hey, oh.
That's still my face.
Zing.
That went somewhere.
That's the wrong one.
Anyway, since no one else is working on SDs, I decided to also work on an SD.
How original.
I know. So I'm still sanding away at my my God Gundam, my SD/HD/MG, and I'm almost there.
Shady.
Hey. Almost there, I think. I feel like it's almost at that stage where I can put the first light Mr. Primer down and realize everything I did wrong. But there's about 2 centimeters of putty blocking me from doing that right now.
A whole 2 centimeters? You got that?
That's 6 millimeters.
Nothing. You stand that down.
Yeah, almost. The thing I'm dreading is the chest piece because I had to close the giant hole/gap that formed from shortening this, so it kind of looks like it's in proportion. So that'll be my task for the evening. Everything else though, the legs are shortened, they're done. The shoulders are pretty much done. They just have to get cleaned up and sanded down a little bit. I do still have to modify the inner frame of the legs so that they'll connect to the SD feet. Because right now, since I shortened all the armor on the outside, you can see about 1 centimeter worth of the frame. So just
Nice, showing some leg, eh?
Hey,
a little bit of angle.
a little bit of Amish pour, just the ankle, just a little bit.
Did you figure out what you're gonna do with the arms? What were you doing with the arms?
I'm gonna put them on and hope nobody notices.
That works.
I filled in the gaps on the SD, the CS booster for the arm, so like it's long enough.
Mm-hmm.
The forearms are fine because of the SD forearms, but as far as the biceps go, like I liked nothing that I did. I'm not married to any ideas, and I'm not seeing any of the ideas either. So
I'm not seeing any of them either. Not even a casual relationship.
No, and not even just coffee.
Slipping into
Absolutely
the DMs
not.
or anything crazy.
No, my DMs are restricted from these options. No.
Nice.
I'm socially distancing myself away from bicep options right now.
No flexing is what she's saying. Quit flexing.
Exactly.
Cut that shit out.
Oh, is that a new flavor of White Claw from the? I haven't gotten any of the new sets yet. I'm jelly.
Well, I got them just before the Fire Nation attacked. So I've got a few.
Fire Nation attacked. So good.
The fall of civilization.
Bossing say.
Exactly. You got me. Here's to beat me to it. Well done.
Oh, you got some watermelons. I saw
The
the
White Claw
mango.
attack of Bossing say.
Yeah, it did. This one tastes like Gushers.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I might drink some White Claw. Look at it.
What is that, like tangerine or?
No, it's the watermelon. The tangerine is my favorite one out of the new bunch. Go ham immediately tonight. So I went for a flavor that I like the least, or less, and figure I'm just nurse it.
Sippies.
Jesus Christ, Julio's on something else tonight.
I am on
With the
fire,
pinky
my
and all.
God. I'm having a great time.
I'm happy.
Julio's good.
Julio's
man.
on that COVID Kush right now.
It's that new strain. Get your lungs hard.
Man, that'll be
Exactly.
a great name when this is all over. You better
hell
you
yeah.
better do that.
I'm gonna talk to Stefan. He got a farm out there. Oh yeah.
Get it on.
Get that
I want
COVID.
10% just
You
because of
get
the name. No,
nothing.
19%.
You get nothing.
Yeah, I want that CV 19%.
Uh-huh. I want that text 19.
Speaking of meaningful conversation.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, all right. Awesome. Good stuff. Thank you. All right, moving on. We got look at this guy.
Hey, look at this guy.
Hey.
Look at this guy.
Oh,
What's
what's
up,
going
brother?
on, guys? What's happening? I know, almost
Not
forgot I was
much.
here.
Julio.
We almost forgot you were here too.
I didn't forget Julio was here. What the fuck?
Oh man. Well,
Nick White.
my connection's a little unstable right now, so
Yeah, it is.
I may have to switch over in about 10 minutes or so. Switch over to something else.
I feel you.
But yeah. Julio.
What's happening on 22nd? Let him know.
How's everything? I'm taking a break from doing like 20 different projects. I mean, who isn't? But
Sorry.
What SD are you making, buddy?
Call that on that one.
okay, well, I'm actually not making an SD.
What?
I am actually making an
You
MD.
didn't get the memo.
Hey.
There we
Oh,
go.
The Luna Maria,
bro.
the
I
Luna
was just
Maria.
thinking about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. The fine folks at Kino Kuni were nice enough to
Those are
give
good
this
people.
to me to build for them.
Word.
Sweet.
Dope.
So, maybe I'll get something out of it.
Kino,
Make it
Kino,
SD.
You get a
is that
fun
the place
build.
where you have the meetups
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That
On the
is.
that you
22nd?
don't charge for?
That we
Zero.
don't charge for at all.
What?
Wow. How do you
However-
live with yourself not
however,
charging for an event for the
I will have to let everybody know. I haven't made the
Oh my
announcement
God, yeah.
official yet, but due to this COVID Kush
Oh, yeah.
outbreak
It's cut.
that everybody seems to be smoking, we just might have to cancel the event on the 22nd.
Yeah.
So be it.
That's
I saw that the
So,
Brooklyn
it's-
Modelers meeting was shut down, so
Yeah, they canceled that one on us too. But it's all good. It's with everybody's best interest in mind.
yeah, man, it's better to be safe than to
Dead.
show your ass with your model kits.
Yeah. Totally.
Wait, what?
Show your what?
Yeah, you might.
Show your ass with your model
Gina,
kits.
Show your-
go
show
to
your
Brian.
ass.
Get out there and show your ass.
Show
the,
your
uh,
ass.
the upper respiratory virus might kill me, but not the models.
Brian
but
wins.
yeah,
Great to
I like I said, taking a break from a bunch of projects.
Told you he was an
I've
ass
actually
man.
got into painting a couple of minis recently,
Hey.
so you won't see them that
Yeah.
camera's not all that, great, but I do like the doors the most. Because they're like really fucking
Oh.
easy.
Yeah, right
I'm here like
Dude,
the,
they're like really
the
easy.
band.
So,
Sick, bro. Val Kilmer is cool.
yeah, right.
Shut the fuck up, Brian.
But I also got a couple other things going on back here. Something I just got ready to paint back here.
What is it?
It's
A bunch of parts.
yeah, really.
Shut up, man.
I mean,
That's why I'm trying to get him to tell us what it is.
It's a 30-minute mission
Tim
kit
wants to
that,
fight somebody.
Oh, 30-minute. Okay, which one?
Yeah, it's the Portanova. I originally started this for the new Type HQ bracket challenge, but because they imposed this 5% rule,
Wait. Sorry, what's the 5% rule?
so they stated that in the spirit of the competition, they don't want you to use more than 5% scratch builds or any other plastic model parts.
Fuck
How is that determined?
Beats
Are they gonna
me.
weigh it?
Visually.
Beats me. Maybe it could be a fuzzy 5%, but
Dude, that is whack bullshit. They're like, we don't want you to customize it. You can't be better than me.
yeah.
Like,
And
what the fuck is
the,
that?
and the example that they used was you can't build a spacecraft and then put a
A head on it.
30-minute mission head on it. Like that doesn't really explain.
That's not
5%.
5% at all. That's a complete.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So I got to working on something else.
What is
that,
he drinking?
Fuck off.
I'm kind of like going through the final planning phases for it, but
Whoa! What are you
Hey,
doing over there?
buddy.
That's
What are you
awesome.
doing over there?
Yeah,
Solid.
that looks tight, man.
so
That's more than 5%.
my
Qualifies.
so this actually doesn't have. Well, yeah, no, it does have some Gunpla parts. It has, like, it's literally this part right here. Literally this part right here and this part right over here.
I hear
It's
you.
just
I'm familiar with that
all
style of
babies.
addition.
That's 5%.
But yeah, my
Like, yep,
kind of
Gunpla's
gave me
on
the
there.
idea on this. She said it looks like a bug, and
Too bad.
I was like, "Oh, dude, it's a mantis." So
I
I
love it.
like it.
I love it.
Yeah.
What you
Bring it
paint?
to
What color you
MosquitoCon
painting?
if it's alive.
Doodoo Brown.
Doodoo Brown.
No,
Doodoo
not
Brown.
3 Doors Brown. What?
Oh shit!
3 Doors Brown. Wow.
I like that a lot.
Wow.
I like that a lot.
Wow.
I think you got Julio right there. He's like, oh,
Oh,
So we got 3 Doors Brown. We got 3 doors over here, and like. But
He's the one that knocks. Let's do it.
I haven't decided color scheme yet. I was kind of thinking something maybe jungle-like, kind of like greens, dark greens, maybe a little bit of tiger.
So really
Tiger stripe
leaning into that
camo.
mantis idea.
Yeah, trying to go with
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Techie. I like it.
call it
Maybe
Manson
like
Nova.
oh, yeah.
maybe like a khaki
30-minute
green,
Manson Nova.
stripy camouflage type of look.
Yeah, it could be kind of that. I was
You can throw
really
a 7.9
highly considering, tiger stripes.
Yeah.
Ever since I saw Julio's GM with that tiger stripe thing, I kind of wanted to give it a try myself. So now's a
Pretty
good
good.
time to try something I've never done.
Hell yeah, let's get it.
But in the meantime, building this Zaku. Love Zaku's.
Hell yeah, bro.
Didn't you just say you were taking a break from multiple projects?
Yeah, which is why I'm doing this Zaku. Dude, I'm like burnt out. So
Understandable, man.
balancing work and putting together these build meets and actually like getting back to people and stuff like that, because not everybody has like social media, so they can't really necessarily connect with the events and the info. So I've actually been taking it upon myself to get in contact with them individually, through Reddit and stuff like that, and just letting them know, hey, this is going on.
Reddit.
This is going
He's
on.
all over the place.
Yo, you community leader ass bitch.
Why Reddit? Like
You
Reddit.
disgust me with your generosity.
Stop it with your community
I mean,
forward-thinking activism, all right?
How dare you take
What?
initiative, sir?
I mean, look at this. Listen, I'm running a business here, all right, guys?
Why are you charging?
I'm running a business.
Oh shit.
I'm in the business of letting people know shit's going down in the community, and they should go meet other people, hang out,
Yes.
have a good time with people that actually care about the hobby, that people that
Yes.
actually build, people that are not looking to line their pockets with your money.
Yo, let me get your knowledge.
And
This really is an election year shit.
and maybe some, maybe some bitch RX-78 for your money,
Yo, you know the price went up now. It's $13.
Is it 13? Oh,
It's $13 now.
well.
Wait, I wasn't paying. What's $13?
The build meets by
Is that legit?
Project
Yeah.
Blue Pipe are now $13.
Oh fuck them.
Man, Tim is on something too tonight.
Fucker, what the hell?
Tim got a pickle
Yo.
of bourbon. Leave him.
He's on that. He's on that. Like, what?
I look over. No. Hold up. I look
I was
over.
about to
and
say,
there's
my
a-
DD, what happened?
There's a fucking bug on my shoulder, and I
Oh
freaking.
shit!
Tim, are you
freaked
scared of
out.
bugs?
Yo,
No,
that's
well,
a Corona bug.
I mean,
Get out of there!
Yeah. I'm
You
not.
guys watch 28 Days Later? That
And it's a
virus?
stink
Oh
bug
my
too.
God.
That's not
Oh,
good.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
The rage
Oh, honey, that's
virus.
just a mirror.
Oh, shut up.
But yeah, just trying to do my thing, sitting here
Hell
building
yeah,
this out,
dude. Yo, you making
Hang out with
moves, my
you
guy.
trying to get it done, have some great people helping me out, and yeah, unfortunately, we're just gonna cancel this event most
Ugh.
likely.
Ugh.
It happened.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, like I said, it's in the best interest of everybody. It's their health.
Yeah.
Health is first
Oh, yeah.
before everything.
If it helps, say postpone. It sounds better.
Yeah,
it doesn't sound
postpone.
so sounds so
Temporary.
deleted.
I mean, yeah, we can say postpone, but we were gonna do one next month anyway.
Yeah, it's just monthly, so whatever. It's
a
fine.
month delay.
Yeah, no biggie.
But
I had a question for you though, Julio.
yeah,
now
yeah,
that
go
I've
ahead.
got your ear. So those display cases, now that you've seen them, and we talked a little bit. Do you think that the kits that we were discussing would fit in that thing, or?
So here's the thing. In that terms, they definitely will fit.
Okay.
It's just going to depend on how many no-shows there are. I think it will.
Okay.
Because there is enough space. I think when I discussed it with the manager, Alex, originally we were going to do 6 MGs, so they would have one whole shelf, and then what was it, 6 MGs and then 8 high grades. But most of the time, people are bringing in MGs. So, so you can usually typically fit like a good 5 or 6 of them without any problems.
True.
And then if you have anything that's like 144, you could literally throw in 4 in the front and then 4 in the back.
Oh, cool! Well displayed. Okay.
So
usually like.
considering what we were talking about, you definitely would be able to fit it in there, but it would have to be more with 3 other MGs.
Right. Yeah, it would be something that I would have to approach them and get correspondence going to try and figure it out. I have to pull it out of the case and measure. I could, both of them.
What are you trying to put in there?
Yeah, I don't make small things, okay? I'm not talking about a flea or anything like that, but I don't make small builds. I build big things. That's just how I am.
Put the flea in there.
You've met Brian?
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
You've been to my house, Julio.
You go into his house and tell him his shit's too big?
Yo, start building 144.
The man is 6 feet tall. That's the only word he knows.
Nah, he's like
oh
7,
my god.
8,
okay,
bro.
rub it in my face. Fine.
He's like 8, 9.
8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, we just stole your show. I'm
sorry.
But definitely, you would be able to fit the flea in there. The only thing is there wouldn't be any other space on the shelf. So
that's not cool at all.
But definitely, just to give you the size of how much space there actually is there, it would fit exactly 1 flea.
Is that the measurements we're going by now?
Yes,
it's a unit of measure.
It's scientifically proven by the subtle art of squinting really hard.
A good squint.
I can see this space fits 2.5 fleas.
This place has fleas.
That wasn't the lease.
Yeah, you should be fine. You should be fine. I would say, bring it anyway.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna see it and just be like, "Wow, definitely have that in there." And, and just go for it. We'll see what happens. If anything, I'll just try to vouch for you. I'll let the guy know, hey, look, this is a really good build.
Do you know who this is?
Yeah, it's okay. It's not going to be this. I don't think that's really going to be too much.
Do you not know who this man is?
Do you not know who he is?
Oh,
You
that's
just
fine.
gotta bring the best in
Nobody
show
knows
plaque.
who I
That's it.
am. That's what's
Yeah. Just tell him you got first at Anime NYC, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Come on, Brian. Whip it out. Just tell people. Christ.
I do occasionally.
It's okay to say it. It's okay to say it.
Nothing wrong with it.
Not at all.
Here's the deal. I'm looking to put the Angel of Death in the display case.
So, that's going to
So
be
it's whether or not the wings will fit is my question. Ultimately,
we can.
So I
fit
need
some,
I get to measure the height. We can swing by that spot. It's not out of the way, so
you can fit some 144s under the wings.
I know that's the thing. Is you can put it in, you put kits under it, so it's not like it matters. It's not. I don't have it super stilted. It'll fit. Right now, its max height is I think. Is that 16?
He's eyeballing right now.
It's 1.5 fleas.
1.5 fleas.
The flea is 14. No, it's only about a foot tall right now. So with the stand under it, but it's just that it has a literal wingspan. So
yeah, it's got some wings on them.
It'll look like it's holding all the little HGs under, like Mama Bird.
Yeah, I'm trying to put one of my 144s underneath. Take me under your wing, Brian.
Indeed. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it'll be fun. Yeah, I'll talk to them about it though. Thanks for your input.
Definitely do register for it first.
Yeah, exactly.
Just in case. And if somebody doesn't show up, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, put this guy in." I'll let them know. It would be really good to have some of your work displayed there. Considering you took it at Anime NYC, so.
Oh yeah, well no, I'm not gonna put the flea in.
Where are you?
Not yet. No, you gotta start small with the big one with the wings.
First the gnat, then the flea.
So you're saying the flea's not small? You're saying fleas aren't small?
It's not the smallest.
It's not exactly. I don't know.
This football field is exactly 157 fleas.
So, the Breedle is how tall is the fucking Breedle?
How tall is
Breedle's 14 and a half with a rifle over its shoulder.
So it's 1.2 1 fleas?
No, 17 is tall.
Oh, I thought you said it was
To the top of
14.
the
Okay.
standard. Yeah, no.
1.75.
It's a flea and a quarter.
Yeah, it's just barely,
It's a flea and some change.
parameters of like full sizes for community.
Oh Lord, I'm cutting stuff.
Uh-oh, he's
Are
cutting
you
himself.
cutting your hands?
He's cutting himself.
15 by 13 by 17. So
Jesus,
you have like 18 and 5/8, I think is the.
that's a wide boy.
That's mostly the base, you know, the base and the
true,
leg.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, so whatever. Why are we talking to me? We're supposed to be talking to Julio.
All right.
Oh, I'm done
Exactly.
talking. Yeah, I mean, well, you guys technically are talking to me, so.
Yep. How deep are you in the MG Gunner?
Dude, I literally like just started just before the stream started. I've gotten this far.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Okay.
Got that chest piece and chesticles.
So I mean, it looks like it's a fairly quick build. So I'll probably have like the head and maybe both the arms done.
Yeah, totally, man. It's a good build. It's nice.
Compared to like the Barbatos I was working on 2 weeks ago.
That you hate.
God, that MG Barbatos looks good. It looks real good.
Mhm.
But, oh my God, do I not like building it?
Really?
I do not. It like has way too many parts to it.
Oh.
Way too many moving parts. I mean, when it all comes together, it looks fantastic. See, this is the thing about me. I don't like building anything that I don't want to build. So
That sounds about yeah.
I didn't want to build that Barbatos, but I had to build it because, again, just like this, I told Kino that I would do it for them. To put it on display. They just kind of wanted, stock model, so that way, people would see it and not think, it's painted up and everything, and that's what they get out the box. Because
Snap it.
so
Turn the V-fin upside down like Barnes and Noble.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Oh God, that's horrible.
Thanks, Babs.
You're welcome.
But yeah, fantastic kit. If anybody's on the ropes about buying that one, pick it up.
Barb?
Yeah, the Barbatos, definitely pick that up because once that thing is put together, it looks amazing.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It looks really, really good. But yeah, lots of little parts for like no reason.
It needs pistons, right?
It needs it.
Oh, dude,
Actually,
it's got like 1, 2, 3. It literally has a piston in its back, like it literally in its like right over here in its back that serves literally no purpose.
Dude, that thing is all frame. IBO is all frame.
But once you set that up and stand it, you're just like, damn, that looks fucking good.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That looks good.
It's a pretty one.
Yeah, he's gorgeous. He's gorgeous.
Ay, papi chulo.
He's just like a voodoo woman named Phyllis.
What is going on right now?
I don't know this reference, but it's creeping me out a little bit.
Oh man. Okay, have you guys ever watched? No. You guys ever watch Waterboy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was a scene where Bobby Boucher's mother is talking about hey, there's your daddy.
He's the devil.
And then she was like, oh, he was great and everything, but until he ran away with a voodoo woman named Phyllis.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's
I got it.
Go back and
Kathy
I'll have to go
Bates,
back and
right?
watch
Is his mom in that movie?
Yeah.
Isn't that Kathy Bates? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
fucking amazing. Amazing actor.
Yeah, she is.
Foosball is the devil.
It is the devil. It's the devil. And little girls are the devil.
That gunplug the devil.
It is.
No. That's the Devil Gundam.
It'll take
Oh,
Did they ever find that influencer that punched you in the wallet and took your money, Bobby?
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ.
No, Mama. Your search continues.
No, Mama, the search continues.
I'm laughing because Julio is laughing.
Yeah, I know.
It's an infectious ass laugh, dude.
He's killing it. I don't know what the hell he's talking about per se, but he's killing it.
Oh, man. Yeah, Julio knows.
Cameron found that influencer who punched you in the wallet.
Punched you in the wallet and took your money. It is pretty funny.
Oh my god.
All right, another reference to the scene.
Shit.
Anyway.
Oh, sorry, guys. That shit is funny.
Julio's having fun.
I'm having a great time, man. Oh, that's great.
Jesus. All right, good stuff. Good stuff.
Who
All
else
right,
you got
so
in
Well, we got 3 waiting in the wings. We got B, we got Lil J, and we got Mikkel.
If you guys want to swap me out, you're more than welcome to. My connection's a little wonky right now too.
It's
Roger
smooth
that.
right now. You're not bad.
All right. Yeah, I mean you're looking good right now, but yeah, let's get B in here. Let's look at this guy. All right. Thank you, Julio. All right, and B.
Hey.
Hi, everybody. I'm working on a little piece of art tonight.
Ooh, COVID.
I'm warm. This is my warm up.
Good. That's some good stuff. Oh yeah.
I love your mannerisms, B. You're always great.
Thanks. I'm in my pajamas. I don't even have a bra on today.
PJ party.
You know what, B? I don't have a bra on either.
Neither do I. Shit.
So yeah,
I need all the support I can get.
Usually so do I, but you know what? I have no cares today.
Not one
It was
worry.
a day.
It was a long day. It was
I
longer
got no
than my
worries.
titties.
Today was a long week.
Oh Lord.
There we go.
I mean,
All right.
I mean,
What they say.
There we are. Let's go.
She don't sing "Do Your Ears Hang Low."
Actually, here we'll have meaningful conversation.
deep, meaningful conversation.
Oh, Pab.
I broke Julio.
You broke more than one of us here.
Oh, cheers.
So I'm trying to. In light of all of the, I can't with Julio.
Julio, mute yourself.
Mute yourself.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Oh my god. Cool.
Oh my
Yo.
God.
What are we doing, brother? What are we doing? Oh my goodness.
I swear, like I'm laughing because this motherfucker's laughing.
It's contagious laughter.
It really is.
It is. It's great. It's a beautiful thing.
It's a
really.
beautiful laugh, yeah, man.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
All right, serious. Let's get serious now. Reel it in. Let's go.
It's about as serious as you can get if I'm on the screen. So I thought, like, in spite of all the bullshit that's happening, I would try to, use it for a moment for my, my craft, my art. And I've been trying to think. I was like, I've like had a terrible day, and like right at 5 o'clock, I just like completely stopped working, and I was like, I'm gonna airbrush a Rona shirt tonight.
Yeah.
Rona.
Rona.
What it's like.
What is a Rona?
Getting corona.
That's Southern.
So I've been trying to think of stuff, and I had 2 ideas like while I was in the green room, like setting up my office. One could be extremely insensitive, and I could get a lot of backlash for it.
Do that one.
And I was wondering if anybody in the live chat right now wants to give me a funny pun or an idea to do a shirt. I was like,
Armida, this is your wheelhouse.
I already gave her my best.
What was it?
You were here.
It was the
Julio.
COVID in Cambria, and then a friend of mine rebutted with Panic at the Costco.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I like that one. That was nice.
Yeah.
I was gonna just do like COVID-19 world tour, like on a shirt, because it's a pandemic.
I mean, it's on the
on
nose.
point.
Yeah, exactly.
It's on point.
You should do 5-finger death tour.
Yeah.
Because I had another one. I don't know if it was. I don't know if mine was that bad, but it was pretty bad. I was like, I even asked Ethan. I was like, "Hey, Ethan, is this bad?" And he was like, "Well, if you have to ask,
Okay, hold on.
If there are 2 words,
Billy Ray
you
Cyrus.
can't say one of them.
This one's pretty good. This one's good right here.
Oh, she's screaming. That's how you know that's the answer.
Billy
Yeah.
Ray virus."
That's good.
It was like, eh.
That's
Ding,
good.
ding, ding.
I had my achy, breaky lungs. Yeah, go ahead, do that one.
Oh my god.
Yo. And that's from Julio. Julio got it.
So much better than Corvid slut.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you put "Bye Boomer" on the back?
What?
Bye Boomer.
Bye, boomer.
Hi, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
No, that's the boom.
Wow.
It's the boomer remover, is what they're calling it.
Boomer.
Yeah,
That's
I saw
also
that
a
on
good
Twitter
one.
this morning. That's not my fault. I saw that on Twitter.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Corvid
Billy
Dallas is really good. Oh my god.
That is. I
What
saw
is
that.
it?
That's
Corvid Dallas.
yeah.
Miley virus.
Nice.
Miley Virus is good too.
Corona Chan.
Chad. Oh my gosh, is Frankie like in the chat? He would have some good.
Yeah, where is
Really
Frank?
would.
Where is
Frankie?
Frankie?
Frankie's probably in line at a grocery store somewhere.
For his mom.
I
Toilet
can
paper.
believe
You know,
that.
it was because he had to like go to the grocery store to like get in line for his mama because she had to go pee like on Black
Yeah.
Friday. Like he's
That was
probably
brilliant.
yeah, that was great.
That was funny as hell.
He's the best. I love
He
him.
really is.
Mhm.
He's a good kid.
We like to party with Frankie.
Good guy over there.
Yeah, you know.
So unfortunately the shirt, like, because I was like, hey Ethan, can I like have one of your undershirts? Like, do you feel like sacrificing one? He was like, no, and also the ones that I would are like pit stained to hell and back. And I'm like, it's fine. It'll just add to the aesthetic. It's fine.
Right.
So the only one I have is like one that we found like somewhere, and it was super tiny. Like it came in like a pack of 6. And it was supposed to be mediums, but it was like an extra small, like it got mistacked or something. Because he just put it on and he was like, you know. So
You can have these ones.
I took it to like make wig caps and stuff for doll wigs because you have to use fabric to like glue the hair on. So I've only cut off a little bit from the bottom, so it's gonna be a crop top, whatever it is.
I'm
So
gonna wear it in Daytona.
oh boy. So speaking of Daytona, I thought about doing like a Gunpla Dega really redneck airbrush design and like sending it to USA Gundam Store Adam and being like, what do you think? Unofficial, official merch. Or like the his little oh gosh, you can see my titty from my or like a beach scene, like an airbrush beach scene with like the little USA Gundam robot Alex. Is it called Alex? With, like,
Apex.
with the little sunglasses on, like a little spring break shirt. I thought that would be cute. So
Yeah. I'm with it.
we did.
Whoop, whoop.
So I've been trying to reorganize my office too, so I don't know where anything is. So this is the best I can do. Okay, so love you.
What's with the curtains in the back? Explain the curtains.
That shit is pure joy.
It's cute. And then there's also twinkle lights around my office where like my supplies and like shelves and stuff are. Because we ripped the closet doors off because they were like accordion doors, and there was like a shelf that was like really low, and Ethan and I ripped it out and like tried to set it up higher, and like we found some 1979 wallpaper underneath that I almost wish would have been like kept because it's like this really terrible like pink and orange like floral paisley, and I was just like, oh, I love it.
Get some shag carpets.
I think it would have been great like if it was like the pink and orange, and like I would have painted like all of the trim in the office yellow. Like it would have been disgusting. I love it.
You should do those shirts with like glow in the dark paint.
Oh, do they do make glow in the dark Createx paint, but it's not as like color fast. Like it's hard to keep it to glow unless you're doing it on like baseball helmets or like a hat or something like that, because when you wash shirts the
Like
glow
hard surface.
pigment the
Yeah.
glow
Yeah, you need to
pigment-
like screen them, right?
Yeah.
well, you have to, after you do the shirts, you have to heat press them. So like professionals will like have like an actual heat press for screen printing, but you can use like an iron.
No, that's
It
right.
doesn't have a steamer. Yeah.
Cool.
That'd
There's
be
some.
dope though. Glow in the dark.
Oh gosh, I would love that.
Yeah.
So, especially with the like spooky dookum stuff.
Spooky Dukem.
Why did Uno and I say that at the same time?
You could
That's
see
disturbing.
the fluorescent yellow better with the lights off for some
Yeah.
reason. So,
Yeah, that's actually I noticed it because the lights are off. There's no
Yeah,
way
you-
I saw it with the light on.
You're getting really good, B. Like that Corbin, that Corbin looks dope. Like you're getting real good. I like
This is a paper towel.
Yeah, I saw that. Hold on.
It's easy to like test on those because one, they come in a roll and they're cheap. Except for like right now, apparently I picked the wrong time to use them.
There's gold right there.
Just wasting money.
You can wipe like your ass like 4 times with that.
You're not supposed to flush paper towels. As somebody who works in property management, please don't flush paper towels because if they find out it came on your
You gotta put it in a doggy bag like you put your own dog shit. And then you flush it.
Who's
Then you flush the whole bag.
We get outside for sanitation.
Call animal control.
Who's got their Hitachi revved up in there?
I joke.
Who's masturbated?
Who do you think?
Oops.
Take a guess. Yeah. Oops.
Whoops.
Oops.
Whoops.
You want to fight too?
Whoopsie.
Hold on. I really. Oh my gosh! If I had photo transfer paper, I would print out like a 1990 Billy Ray Cyrus mullet picture and like do the Billy Ray virus, but like make him like, you know, on the. Oh my god! It would be so good. I need photo transfer paper and like a bunch of shirts.
Yo, can you make me a Tom Hanks
take
board?
the what's his name? The Miley virus, but when she's got an album cover where she's licking something.
Oh my god. She should do a subway
Right
pole.
there.
Oh my god.
She's licking the subway pole. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw a
Like,
video.
wouldn't she instantly die at that point? Like, for real?
Oh my god.
Not
no
instantly.
idea.
It takes several days.
She probably survived,
14-day
yeah.
incubation period, right?
She survived.
Give it a few minutes. She'll keel over. Blech.
Oh my gosh! I could do like a William in the chat was like Billy Ray virus, but like a zombie face with a mullet.
Ooh,
Like I
yeah,
could just
hell yeah.
like do like a. I wonder if I could like doodle that up real fast. Let's see.
Doodle it.
Yeah, you. This is gonna be loud, and I'm gonna mute my mic because I don't want my compressor to like be
Kill.
all up in your business. So
Mhm.
you can go to somebody else if they want to be on. So
Respect.
We'll
I'm not.
we'll come. We'll green room you and we'll come back to you. All right.
Okay.
All right. Messages when you're ready.
Okay.
All right.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Shut up, Pam.
Why?
Pam's losing it over there. Look at.
Cheers.
It's been a day.
All right. Hey, let's bring somebody else in. Let's bring Mikkel.
Hey.
Ah.
Hey.
Look at this fucking guy.
Look at that
Look at this guy. Captain
Who is
America.
that? Who is that?
The captain of his own ship. That's who.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the main man himself, Maverick. I hear
Captain
some.
Puerto Rico over here.
Lily is just laughing at everything at this point.
On the literal best
Man,
of all
right.
Yeah.
here in the Beat Labs.
Going down the ones and twos.
Tell him why you mad,
what I'm
son.
talking about.
Tell him why you mad.
I'll tell you why I'm mad.
Let them know.
Tell you why I'm mad. They raised the
Let's go.
tickets to $13. That's what.
Oh.
But anyways, I was just answering some work emails and working on my SD build off.
Uh-oh. What are you building? Look at this guy.
He got it out of the box.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Look at that over there.
Fine as fuck.
Who's your teammate?
Little
Fucking
Andrew.
little A.
Oh, sorry.
You got him beat.
So we'll see what happens. I'm just trying to do this. Trying to get in the rhythm to things. I finished this 4-hour build.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So that was my thing. I got to build a base for it. And I'm actually glad that MosquitoCon is being canceled. And RepliCon was canceled already.
It's not canceled
official
yet.
yet.
Shut up.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys what happened, right?
What?
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. You guys gonna get the news on. You guys gonna get the news on Monday.
Motherfucker. motherfucker.
I don't like this.
For real,
Just
I don't like
shut
this
up
at
and
all.
just spill it. Come
I don't
on.
like it. I don't like it.
It's canceled already, man.
Come on.
For real?
Really canceled
They
Mosquito?
have
No, hold on. They're actually talking. Since there's several guys running the whole thing, so they told me like, all right, we're gonna go over and we'll let everyone know by Monday
A bunch of
night.
old dudes.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's why they're scared for their lives.
Yeah.
And I actually didn't want to be like the harbinger of death and shit, and just come in and just kill everybody in there.
I appreciate the info, man.
So
God damn it.
Yeah,
it's basically gonna be postponed, but Replicon was like completely canceled until next year. So
they were like, "There's many reasons for this."
yeah, they weren't taking any fucking thing. Yo. It's like, yo,
If it's just postponed, man, that's fine.
yeah, but nah.
If it's postponed, that's not bad. But if they cancel, I'm gonna be upset.
I need to know when.
Yeah.
So
I gotta fight to get this virus shit out of here. Like,
that's
come on,
that's
bro.
that's why I sent text at like kind of like a side message, and I told her like, yo, they should be thinking about canceling that flight.
Man.
Unless they
But,
lock down LaGuardia.
So and then
Hold me.
and then now they're talking about canceling what's it called, national flights.
Yeah,
So
dude.
that's another thing. So I was supposed to go to Dallas, and now I'm not. So I'm just like, fuck it.
I've got some
Yeah,
bad news. Dallas is not international.
No, it's
Yeah.
national. That's national flights.
Okay.
They're not
But
gonna cancel national flights. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
that's the talks now, and
Man, get the fuck out. You know how much shit that would put us in?
Yep.
Get the fuck out
Exactly.
of here. It ain't happening.
well, I look, listen. I don't care about this Corona shit. I'm trying to fight it all with some Bacardi here.
Hey, alcohol kills everything.
And,
Alcohol
you know,
kills everything.
that's what I'm saying, yo. So anyways, I'm trying to work on this little thing here.
He's mostly HP. Like that's mostly HP.
Yeah, but you know what? I actually like the look of it, just with a big head and everything.
You gotta give him some stumpy legs, bro. You gotta keep
You know what? I don't know if you can see here. So I make kind of like cutting, what's it called, marks, but just to trim it.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm just like, should I trim it or not?
It's like that 5% rule. You can't drop a head on it.
Do you want to work on it more? From someone that cut off everything, don't do it.
Yo, let me ask you guys. So what's the extension time?
To the end of the
May.
month.
May.
End of the month.
May.
We decided May.
Oh yeah. So
Do it.
if everybody says May, then May it is. Sorry,
No,
guys.
because we're in charge. We decided it's May.
All right, fine.
Oh, you guys.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
We're
fine.
already
Yes,
trying to
sir.
figure out if you gets
That's fine.
quarantined to get this extension for us.
Coronavirus is fucking up the team build.
Right?
We gotta extend it.
Dude. So I get an email saying that my daughter's school is being closed for a week.
Oh,
And
right.
then, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nothing. We got
Nah, cause what's it called? We got 2 cases up north of Belmore. Because I live in the south. Up north, they 2 people are already contaminated. You know, so
contaminated.
contaminated, yo.
Yeah, bro. That's cool. That's
So
cool. Walking around.
there haven't been no Hispanic kind of like situations yet.
On some real shit, all of Africa is not affected right now. This
That's what I'm saying. So it's like,
case. Wakanda
Because they're
forever.
immune from like Ebola. Yeah.
You guys.
Ebola eats that shit for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Malaria.
I hear you, they already been through their own shit, so they know what to do. So they Gucci. We're the ones who get
Ebola Trunks is over here like we eat COVID-19 for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no.
This is the way.
Motherfucker. I eat Ebola for dinner, motherfucker.
I'm the virus now.
What's Somalian? What the fuck? What fucking Somalian? What are you doing?
Oh, man.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's so wrong.
Yeah, but
Continue.
So yeah, so I'm trying to do that, and then trying to arrange my paints, assembling some paint racks, and
Oh yeah, you got in on the. Did you get on the finishers buy-in or no?
yeah, I got my what's it called? I placed an order for it, and I think Dan is holding it for me.
Tight. I missed it, dude.
Because we were supposed to meet up for what's it called, for Replicon, and that's not happening.
No.
And then MosquitoCon is not happening. And
well, it's postponed.
maybe
postponed. Wink, wink.
But then you have to keep saying it.
postpone.
It's postponed.
Okay, just like Kino, postponed.
Yep.
Yeah,
And,
I have to cancel the bill day, man. I don't like this shit. I don't like this fucking coffee sneezing. It's fucking allergy season flu. I don't like this shit.
Julio, stop it.
No, but
killing me right now. Stop it.
But what's it called? Hopefully things do work out and things do get better. But for the time being, that's everybody's hurting, man. I'm telling you, man. Where I work right now, we're starting to feel the burn because we have some accounts in California, and them dudes was like saying like, yo, we got to cancel. They were canceling orders and everything because it was like, there's no way going to be in the stores. We're closing down. So, due to the fear of being contaminated, if one of you guys cough in our jewelry, we don't want to die. So
That
stuff
sounds like a very California thing.
Yo,
yeah.
Manny's got a great idea right here.
What?
Well, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it. That's not. Yeah, that ain't good. Never mind. Continue.
Chuleta, chancleta, panties pa' fuera.
Shut the fuck up, Julio. I don't even know what you said, but shut the fuck up.
Jesus Christ.
Let's put those panties outside. That's what you just said.
Oh, shit. That was Julio who said that in the chat.
And what's it called?
Julio is stupid.
So I'm trying to
meaningful conversation. God damn it!
Oh my god, he's hitting the table.
We got 45 minutes left for meaningful conversation.
But anyway, so a meaningful conversation. So everybody out there, don't wash your hands, contaminate as much as you can. We can close down the whole country. I need a vacation. So if you guys can do that for me, I'll be deeply grateful.
That was gonna be my vacation. I'm still waiting on it.
Womp womp.
As I said, MosquitoCon has been canceled. And
damn.
And yeah.
Why can't it leave the nerds alone?
He means postponed.
Yo, it's everything happened because of a nerd in Wuhan. They didn't want to shower and go to a damn convention smelling like shit.
Ate a bat.
Rotten lo mein.
Why you gotta eat a bat?
Ugh.
Yo, bat's pretty good though.
I heard
You
bat
ain't never
tastes like
eat a
chicken.
bat.
Did they do?
You ain't never eat a bat though.
Who, me?
I'm not eating a bat.
You ain't never been up at bat. Calm down.
Oh,
come on, son. You guys haven't
Ozzy
seen
Osbourne,
me.
he ate a bat.
He ate a bat.
Nah, motherfucker ate that shit raw, man.
For real.
I heard that he didn't realize it wasn't a prop until like immediately after. Like, oh shit.
Yo, my man,
How much of a surprise is that?
That was fucking real.
Right?
Yo,
hell of a surprise, bro.
yo, dude was so fucking coked out. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah, he was. Anyway.
But yeah, so I'm trying to do some detailed work on the shoulder armor. And then I'm gonna end up I guess cutting the leg, the thigh, and 1 millimeter.
Oh, go for the dark meat, huh?
Hey.
Wow.
I love dark meat, son. That's the best. More flavor than that white meat. Feel me?
It just you need the.
What are you talking about?
You need the proper
chicken.
Yo, Tim, why can't we see you, son? Why you keep spinning, son?
I can see him.
You can see him?
Yeah, I can see him. He's
Nah,
giving me
man.
a side eye right now.
Nah, man, I don't see him at all, man. His thing is like saying it's loading. But anyways, as long as it's
What's on your end, brother?
as long as the whole show is all about me this time, because I've been out for like a month and a half, it's all
You
good.
gotta wait 35 more minutes for this show to be about you, man.
But yeah, so what's it called? So I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to meet a deadline, and then continue working on my
You got till May. Shut up.
Well,
You gotta
still.
tell Jason and Sabrina about that. They're gonna be like, no.
No, we're gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a democratic system. We all say May, so May it is.
Alright. You can get
Wow.
I'll do more work.
I'm on the outside of this.
Yo, why you backing out,
Brian's got his
son?
ears covered. He's like, I'm not here.
Brian, you're either with us or against us.
I'm working,
Word.
so
Don't do
regardless.
that to him.
What the fuck? What did I just miss because I was talking?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. He heard nothing.
But yeah, so what's it called? So so I'm trying to do the SR-71.
I love that band.
So I'm gonna try to do that, and then whatever.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Giggle monster, bro.
Oh, I got giggle juice.
Yo, Brian.
It's the first time you ever
That-
smelled. What's up?
Touching my face.
What's up?
Yo, Brian. Yo, Brian. That Calamity thing that you did, that resin. Yo, that shit came out good. Sexy as fuck though.
The Brigal? Hell yeah.
Thanks.
It reminds me of
Whenever
Brigal.
MosquitoCon comes around, you get a chance to see it in person.
I can come to your house tomorrow if you
That's
want.
true. You can also come to my house. That's all fine.
Oh shit, party at Brian's. Corona party. Corona party at Brian's.
I bring the Viva Peru for this one.
Hey, I'm bringing the Brugal for the Brigal.
You already know Vapor Up saves lives.
Julio, why is the camera not on you at this point?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm over here on my work. I'm doing work over here.
How are you even working while you've been laughing that much? I don't understand.
I know, right?
On some real shit, I got some thighs done, like chopping shit. I've been doing work.
Yours or the kids?
Yo,
Them thick thighs.
Julio, what happened to your stuntman? You usually have a stuntman in the background. What happened?
Yo, the corona's fucking me up. I'm nobody here. Nobody wants to hang out. What the fuck, man?
My man always got a stuntman in the back.
Got nobody here. I'm by myself.
Have your mom in the background.
Ah!
Hey, get your mother in there.
She ain't coming. Shit. You got nobody here with me, man. I'm lonely.
I'm sorry, Julio.
It's all right. It's all right.
Look at the dude. He's all svelte and thin. Look at him.
You need to get your different size shirt. real soon.
You're gonna have to get a shirt that fits you soon.
I shave
Yo,
my
look at that.
Said text.
I feel like a gorilla. Like I'm just fucking running through the city. It's so weird. Shaving your head makes you feel weird. I don't know what it is. I really don't. That's why Brittany did it. She's like, fuck it, I'm going fucking this way.
I don't know, man. Like the older I get, the more I like.
I'm not
I get
fully
it.
here,
I
but
get why
got
she
my
did it.
shit
She just
screwed
said,
up on
"Fuck
the
it."
side.
Yeah, B looked in the B's in the green room, and I'm the only one that can see her, and she's like painting, right? And as soon as you said that, she's like,
Brittany.
yeah.
She's like, let me look at that poppy chulo over there.
Yeah. Oh
Get
my God. All right,
get
so
my name
hey,
out your mouth.
meaningful conversation.
Let's go.
All right, we got two subjects we got to talk about. Number one, 3D printed parts.
Okay.
Some scratch build
And
parts.
then number two, why is Gundam Narrative such a garbage movie?
Yeah, it's there's parts that are good and there's parts that are awful.
All the robot shit is great.
Yeah.
All of the facial animation is just the worst fucking animation I've ever seen in my life.
I did not
At that point, why not just admit it
maybe
that
not
you
the
just
word.
want more unicorn? Just call it. Why is it my hands? Just make it. Just own it. Just say I want another unicorn movie. Here it is.
Could you imagine
Yo,
a
they put
movie
duct tape on
with
the unicorn.
the story of 8 MS War and narrative, like the animation quality and narrative?
That'd be
Right?
amazing, right?
Like that would be amazing. It's
I just-
the storytelling. They're getting too
Like
convoluted. It's not
I just-
straightforward anymore.
I want more Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Word.
I
Amen.
want
Now.
more E.O. Fleming.
What?
in my life.
Oh, EO's a bastard. Fucking Daryl.
No,
Somebody-
he's the fucking man. Don't front. He
EO
is
is
the
not.
fucking
EO
man. He
is the most perfect antagonist ever. Daryl
You
is the
guys are a
best
bunch of
protag-
fucking nerds.
Is he though? Is
He's the
he?
anti-hero. He's
Yeah,
a badass.
Daryl is the fucking hero of that show.
He is. He is.
Like he
Daryl-
gets
Daryl-
tortured. He comes out. He's just like, "What took you so long?"
No,
Like,
fucking-
come
I mean,
on.
that's what I mean. Yeah, you love to hate EO. You love to hate him.
I fucking love EO, man. Come on. All right, so Armida, tell us why Gundam Narrative is trash.
I just did.
Nobody was listening.
Nobody was listening. There's
listening.
nothing new here.
We weren't paying attention to you.
I was
So
talking
go
over you.
ahead.
I don't like Lush Tim on stream. I really don't.
What's up with that?
Oh shit! Oh, NT, like it also a lot of it for me stems from my disdain for Unicorn in general already, because there's just so fucking much of it. I don't mind the show. I loved the show as far as Unicorn goes, but I get it. It's a cash cow. But NT, I think it's supposed to be its own thing. It just doesn't work as its own thing because it's still heavily about Unicorn.
True.
You think if it was a
Who needs another gold suit? Not me, and I'm Persian. I'm saying that. No one needs another gold suit whatsoever.
I need a rug suit.
Real quick, somebody just watched the second Thunderbolt and was shocked it ended on a calf hanger.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah. Oh, Kyle.
I know what he means, asshole, but it's funny that he wrote calf hanger.
It's funny because the guy has no legs. Yes, we get it.
Oh shit! Boom! Dun dun.
Jesus Christ. Anyway,
I think you
All right.
like EO because you're supposed to hate him, and that's why you like him.
no, I just like him because he's a fucking badass and he's unrepentant at being a badass. Like,
He's
who else
disgusting.
goes?
You don't think he's a cocky asshole?
Propped up by money. That's all
He is. No, he's absolutely a cocky asshole.
He keeps
But
getting beat over and over and over, and he keeps getting bailed the fuck out by the Fetties because the Fetties are, believe it or not, bad. And then it's just it.
Because he
He's like,
fucked his way to where he is. That's why.
Sorry.
Yo, but the Atlas
I don't like
Gundam
you.
is dope. Atlas Gundam is dope. We need an MG.
I mean, at the start.
Yeah.
I mean, he was banging the captain. Like,
Yes, he got away with everything.
And
That's
how
not
did
his
that work
fault.
out, huh? How did that work out?
Well,
it's
that'll
a
fuck
two-way
up.
street. That's a two-way street right there.
yeah, thank you,
If
Julio.
I do it, I get shit on. If
Julio.
he does it, he's your fucking
Julio,
favorite character.
here. Julio, come on. No, other side.
You guys, Wonder Twins in it. You sons of bitches.
Yeah.
She chose him. Then she started doing drugs. Like, that's her fault.
EO is amazing because he's the badass that goes in playing fucking jazz into the fight and kicks everyone's asses. Like, he goes in with a fucking GM. Right?
And he's jerking off the whole time. It's awesome.
And he beats the shit
out of his meat.
Everyone. Like in a
No, he doesn't.
GM.
Daryl
Like,
keeps getting him, and
like
Daryl's
the-
a fucking quadriplegic.
yeah, like the
He was getting him when he was
baseline is
paraplegic.
yeah, no, but I'm talking about the second one, right? The second one where he's fighting the you know, where they're fighting in the air and everything with the cult, the bald cult people, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah,
baseline
yeah,
is level with because he's in a GM. They're in like goof.
I'm sorry, did you say he's in a GM? I must have missed that.
What's that?
I got some Thunderbolts.
Yeah, see, look at him. He's got the manga. It's even better.
I even have. There's two more. I got two more issues over here. I got books.
Have you read them?
Yeah.
Do you know how to read them?
How many times do you think I've read them?
No, because I know
Once?
you're always building. So
I'm an obsessive guy.
Read.
No, I always.
You know he has to
read
bust it out in 8 days because he spent 12 of them reading.
Yo, but those ad guys were dope.
Hell
No,
yeah.
they were. They were. I'll give you that.
Bad guys in anime, though they were cool, they were awesome. They did all like cool stylization. They had all the different elements, like they had the helmet of the Gog of the Thunderbolt Gog on the arm of the one guy, and they got like all the different transforming parts and everything like that. When you go to the manga, completely different. So it's just like
Yeah, well, it always is.
yeah. So it's just kind of like it's really cool what they did with the anime. You gotta say, obviously the manga much more developed story, but and farther along. Hopefully they keep using it because it's so fucking good, guys.
I know.
I need more Thunderbolt.
I
Like,
agree.
Super dope.
I can't agree with you more. I want to see more of EO Fleming to hate him more.
Nah, but he's
But I think this is what makes Thunderbolt so great, right? Because it's duality. It's a dual, like you can side with the Fetties. That's fine. You can side with Zeon because they're both good and bad.
Exactly.
That's
they're
what's
both.
missing in a lot of these shows.
They're not
You are
bad.
right.
They both think they're right.
Yeah,
They both
Yeah.
think they're good.
that's
you
what
know?
war is.
They
Yeah,
both
yeah,
think
yeah.
they
Yeah,
can
that's
have
what
team,
war is.
right?
So,
100% correct. I agree. Couldn't agree more.
That's what
I mean,
really
you're the bad
my
guy
goodness.
in somebody's story. Shit.
Always,
I'm
man.
gonna be the bad guy.
Always,
Oh,
man.
so you're projecting.
yeah.
Hey, I know I'm the bad guy in people's stories. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, Tim, what are you drinking, bro?
Oh my
It's,
god.
it's not that Coke Zero shit.
Nothing
No.
now.
He's
No.
drinking
This is a
Blue
little
Gal.
sweet tea. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, so you think about
It was.
Don't worry about it. It's all good.
It's good.
It was good stuff though.
It's good.
But yeah, what's it called? So yeah, man, Gundam Thunderbolt. I give it a 10 out of 10. I like it.
The original question was about NT.
NT though.
Oh, NT, it's rushed. It should have been kind of like more of a OVA type style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Silver bullet suppressor, completely useless.
Yep.
Completely useless machine. Gone. Sinanju Stein dope. Like the Sinanju Stein dope is
Yeah, but it got overpowered like in less than 15 seconds. So
it's still dope design. Like honestly,
it was just there and then to say, yo, kids, come and buy it.
Yeah.
we got a model.
The failed shark clone bits.
I don't like Xeon in that.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Zoltar.
Wait.
Because
What are we
Zoltan-
talking? The failed sharks. What are we talking about?
The
Oh,
failed
he's
shark
the
clone from
Zoltan?
NT.
Yeah, Zoltan. He's the dumbest.
The purple-haired kid with the 2 eyes and the scar.
Oh, that dude. Yeah, no, he's fucking
Clone.
lame.
Clone of a clone.
Yeah, he's.
How you gonna have a failed shark clone? His hair is purple. You've already damned
already
the guy.
failed.
No
It's over.
shade. Like you're trying.
Here, real quick. All right, so hey, Chris and Brian, we're gonna green room you because we gotta bring in Baby J and Z here real quick. Is that all right?
Big Baby J.
Legit.
All right. Let's bring in Baby J. Let's bring in Z.
Look at that
There they are.
Yeah, what up,
Hey.
Z? Baby J.
So Z.
Yo,
and
my
Baby
man
J-
is rocking the Boston hat.
That's a cyclone cat.
Why was that so loud?
Yo, because that's fighting words, bro. We're in New York, son.
Ignore you guys
so-
called we have terrible teams.
We got what team you got for New Hampshire?
We got
Exactly.
Boston. We got Boston.
Nah, New Hampshire's its own entity. I don't like this.
New Hampshire doesn't have shit.
I mean, even Connecticut had a hockey team, so that's like that
Join
does count.
in.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about why Gundam Narrative sucks.
Yeah.
So
Gundam
please
Narrative
tell us why Gundam Narrative is garbage. Z. Let's go.
And by the way, that's the only Gundam anime I've ever seen.
What?
Disqualified.
Wait. Time out. What?
Yeah, like legit. It was maybe 6 months ago. I'm like, oh, it's on. It showed up on Comcast, so I threw it on. And the entire length of it, I was like, why the fuck do people like this shit? Like, it was bad.
Doo-doo.
Now I wonder. Now that's also just keep in mind that he's coming in with no context, so he had no idea that there was unicorn or that this is actually before the 1 Year War.
Right.
Or all of this mess.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Data shit. Yeah, nothing.
But like, and then
He's just like, this is garbage.
Yeah, but it was still, like, I mean, I could go get into any other anime, like even like Neon Genesis or whatever, and be like, okay, I can kind of pick up what's going on. This is pretty cool. With Narrative, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? This dude, they just out of nowhere, they were like, let's just drop a colony here. No, let's not drop this colony here. And that dude in the fucking Stein was just raging for no fucking reason.
Oh, yeah.
So mad.
Yeah.
I was like, this
So-
dude has no reason to be a bad guy, but he is. And I mean,
So
again,
real-
I don't know the context, but it sucks.
Yeah. So real quick, Connecticut has a professional women's hockey team. For those of you that don't know.
Oh shit. Text, try out.
I'd have to go to Connecticut.
Go to Connecticut.
Yeah,
I've been
good
there.
trip.
Never mind. I can do that.
Good trip.
Anyway,
I can do goalie.
so Sweet Baby J, why is Gundam Narrative utter garbage? Tell us.
I haven't seen it.
But you know it's garbage, right?
Whatever you say,
Sinanju
Tim.
Stein right
Whatever
now.
you say.
Don't tell him that.
Fun fact, I'm also working on the narrative sign right now.
I was gonna
There we
say.
go.
If he
But,
came out and
Okay,
never
hold on.
posted out,
Show us what you're doing there.
Show us what
I
you're
am
working with.
doing some funky little stuff. I actually finished up this guy, and then I started working on this one.
I like
And
that.
you got a video on that Haro, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually complete now.
That looks really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Aw.
I really like that, Jay.
That's cool.
100% plastic-free ocean, am I right?
Yeah, hell yeah. No more plastic bags. Fuck that noise.
I mean, technically, it's 100%
I actually,
plastic ocean.
At
I've
least
actually
5%.
never seen any of the Gundam shows except one. It was on Hulu. It was an 8-part one. And
Okay.
I kind of phased out during most of it, so I know nothing about this.
Okay.
It's a nice design, though, right?
Yeah, it's a fun one. I mean, it's blocky, it's thick. I kind of wish
It's
the
thick.
arms were a little beefier.
He's got thick
Because it's
forearms.
just-
He's got them Popeyes.
It's a thick boy. It's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
Why do you got him Why do you got him posed like Captain Morgan right now, though?
Well, it's actually, I have a diorama planned for this. I have a
Ooh, okay.
little, like, spare head I was going to put under his boot.
Yeah.
See, Kyle knows what I'm talking about. Look at him.
I was, like,
Stein.
I've been having it held up with, like, the tester's bottle.
Perfect.
So I was going to have it on a dio with, like, the little head just painted in, like, the boringest colors ever, like brown.
Okay. Like doo-doo,
And
like
it's
doo-doo brown?
Yeah, like doo-doo brown. And,
Yeah,
like, it's
doo-doo
just
though.
this. I gotta do the weapons, but the weapons are gonna be, like, bright neon.
Okay.
And, that's the plan. It's just painting this thing is massively time-consuming
Right.
compared to the rest of the customs that I've done.
Well, yeah.
And I mean, and the size alone. I mean, because you're used to working on the Haros mostly.
Right. Exactly.
Because I'm also gonna weather this, too. I'm gonna do chipping and stuff. So, doing weathering on an actual kid and not a tank is like something foreign to me.
What? And that
You can do
livery
it.
you got going?
It's the same. It's the same idea. It's just you don't have a barn, the side of one to work with.
Barn?
A tank's the
What?
side of the barn.
Broadside.
What is that even? I'm lost.
No, you're Tim. Get it together.
I get what she's saying.
But
I speak text.
Yeah.
I'm glad
But
someone.
yeah, no. It's
I'm going to kill
gonna
you.
be some chipping. It's gonna be some weathering. I got some rust gonna put on it.
Ooh.
I don't know
You
if
get
these
fancy.
things rust.
You
I
get
don't know
fancy.
Yo,
Hey, I am
little Jay's going hard in the
going
paint.
hard
with
right
this,
Yes,
now,
she
man.
is.
Hell
like,
yeah.
oh man.
I
I've been doing
like
so
it.
much. I've been like, I'm snapping up the Ava kid right now, and I'm working on the USS Missouri, and I got Haros going. Like, here's another one.
Yo, by the way,
Word.
little J going hard.
Hell
Everyone else out
And
there.
then, like, I got minis going.
What?
There we go.
Dragon. That's a
Dude, she
Like,
is
I done King and
painting
Doggo.
for days.
Yeah, and then beyond all this, she started a YouTube channel, and she's got like 9 videos out there in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
Everybody
dude,
else
she
is
is
excused.
consistent as shit.
She's getting.
Like,
Nah, this is
And
the
my
this the
school
COVID-19
closed down.
quarantine paint.
my school closed down, too, so I have, like, the next 3 weeks off
Yeah, we get 30
What?
videos.
to do this. Like, the only thing I have to do is just research papers, and I'm gonna save all that till the
We're
last
gonna
minute like I
OD
normally
on
do.
Baby J. I can't believe it.
Yo, can you do a 24-hour
Yeah.
stream for some charity?
Actually, I was thinking about it in the future.
Yes, please, and thank you.
Where I but I want to get like 50 Haros, and I want to get it pre-primed, and I want to do like this 24-hour painting live stream.
Yes.
That'd
Yeah.
be fun.
But
Yo, charity
I'm too
stream.
broke for that right now.
Sell your Haros. Have them bid off.
I actually
do
just
a
had someone
charity
buy
stream.
one.
Yes,
Just had someone buy a
yes.
Haro.
That's fucking
I got
awesome.
Yeah, we're getting things done. 27 days on a grind.
Yes, sir.
So I'm just putting more pink on this dude.
Your name should have been John Lynn 19 because you infecting the world.
I have to text me
that was so fucking dumb. It's funny.
You can take me back. You can put me in green screen. It's okay.
Why? Because you're entertaining right now. Let's go.
I have drank a little bit too much to do with Julio right now.
You did what? Who?
You're not even 21. Like, how are you drinking right now?
Yo,
that's illegal.
New Hampshire loose.
That's illegal.
When did you turn into a snitch, Tim?
Yeah, man, when you turn into a bitch.
Fucking.
I mean, I did not say that, but okay.
Somebody's getting put in the green room.
What's that?
My baby.
Nah, fuck out of here.
He gone.
Yo, this is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship, motherfuckers.
So what you say about me? Click.
Yo, Baby J just got Freddied.
She got Freddied hard.
Yo, let me pull me in full screen for a second.
All right, I got you. Hold on. Let me. There we go. What you got? Look at this. Look at this guy.
Look, so I just did this. Look at all this shit. I beefed up the wing whatever funnel thing. Now I need to get another one of this to put over here on the other side.
Parts from USA Gundam?
Huh?
Is that one of the USA Gundam 3D printed vents in the back there?
Nah, man. I got my own files for that shit.
Fancy.
What's it called? Nah, man. I just gotta open up my vault where I have all my option parts. I just feel lazy.
Oh, nice.
Are you serious?
My man, you will need to come to my house.
If they let him in.
Yeah, if they're Maryland coronavirus.
The Port of Authority doesn't turn him around.
I got a couple of volts, and then I got the main vault with with some rifles, pistols and shit.
Nice.
Shit like that, you know. Since I live with women in my house, so you know I got to get that gat really soon.
Christ on the cross.
He's a shooter.
Why is that funny right now? I don't even know.
So yeah, man, I don't know. Does it make it look a little bit more meaner?
No. Maybe.
And at least you guys are being honest about it. You know what I mean?
feel like if you give him
hit me tomorrow and I'll tell you.
Like it'll give him that SD feel, you know?
Yeah, something. But
You
yeah,
gotta shorten the limbs a little
Yeah,
bit.
I am. I just.
You gotta think a little more stocky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short.
Oh, hold on. I gotta show you something that I just got. Hold on.
Yo, B.
That's so
Brittany.
nice.
Hi, B.
What?
Leave me alone.
A crossbow?
Yeah, I got a mini set of crossbow. Son, I'm gonna go hunting.
Wait. So hold up.
I am
Fuck
liking
up.
this shit, bro.
What the hell are you doing with that?
So since the virus is hitting,
Is that
so
a crossbow?
yes, it is. So since
Is that for your Laura
since
Croft cosplay? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
So since the virus is getting really bad out here,
Oh my god.
I started Googling how to prepare human meat, not to eat the brain, because it might give you some weird fucking deficiency disease. Or some shit.
I don't know. It might help you out a little bit, Mikkel, if you ate the brain.
No, but it's
I like
it. I wanted to go hunting, so this is gonna be my little side thing with my rifle.
I want to change my
Not
bet. It's
like
not gonna be
that.
Chris that hurts himself tonight.
But yeah, it has a nice feel. It's just a bit heavy. It's about 2.5 ounces, I would say.
Pocahontas shit.
So I can't wait to shoot some some squirrel bison, and some pigeon eagles. So
That just remind me of Half Baked.
Squab.
yo, dude, and these things are just like what's it called? The tip is made out of stainless steel, and then aluminum rod type thing.
Have you shot it yet?
No, not yet.
No.
My daughter wants to. My daughter wants to get the first try.
Hold on. Just time out, real quick. We don't endorse shooting anything here.
Oh no! This is for practice for dummies. This is real plastic. This is not real.
Like, you're a dummy. Like, come on, what the fuck, dude? Like,
did you miss that entire Twitch clip where the kid thought that he had emptied, just because he had emptied the chamber meant that the whole mag was empty, and then shot a monitor in his house on screen?
What?
My dad
was lucky he didn't shoot one of his animals.
Yeah, that would be Mikkel.
Nah.
The worst part, he's drinking beforehand. There is like beer on the counter. It's the number one rule that you don't do.
My dad went to the range one day and he was drinking, and when he got back, he was trying to clean his guns and put them away, and it was just me and Dad at home. And then I heard a gunshot, and I was like, "Oh shit, my dad killed himself." And then I go in, and he's like in his drawers, like on the floor laughing because he accidentally like shot a hole through their Tempur-Pedic, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like there's still like a hole in the slab in parents' room, like where my dad fucking got a 45 cal
I need to meet
through
your
a
father.
Tempur-Pedic. Oh, Danny's great.
All I heard was there's a hole in his Tempur-Pedic.
You got no more sleep numbers.
You know, it's kind of scary. You know, you're just trying to get tits up and sideways.
I was waiting to see how you're gonna work that in.
Man.
Oh, do y'all want to see the design?
Yeah,
I don't know anymore.
Frank's like, no, please, no, I don't.
I can't breathe.
Oh, shit.
I think that's a symptom, Tim.
Billy Ray virus.
Oh
my god.
I fucking love it.
Why is that perfect?
I did that freehand.
Yes, me, yes. Fucking awesome.
Oh my god.
It's so bad.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect.
It's fucking great. I really love it.
It's the best thing I've ever seen all day.
I really do enjoy it.
Yes, it's just hilarious.
Thank you for the idea.
All right, so next topic, real quick. What do we think about 3D printed parts? Is it cheating?
Cheating.
And why is it cheating?
I would hold up. Talking in a point. Hold up. For a guy that has a 3D printer,
yeah,
actually doing a CAD design for a particular part is I wouldn't call it cheating. Want to know why?
Because
you have to design. You have to design it. You have to model it. Huh?
Oh, shut up. Let's go.
Building it is a lot different than printing it.
Right.
So what?
Building it is a lot different than printing it.
Word.
No,
I think
hold up.
if he's the one that built it, like if he programmed it.
I can work AutoCAD. Yeah, it's a lot different than building it.
Yeah, but if you try to use AutoCAD in order to design something on your own scratch,
yeah, I do that all the time.
It's a hell of a lot worse if you don't know what the hell you're doing and just picking up plastic and just building this thing on your own.
If you don't know the program, yeah, it's hard.
So to me, it's just an additional tool for you to have if you want to add like make a little small vent or like a little thing or like whatever it is, you know what I mean?
But not make it quicker in with styrene, like because you gotta wait till it prints.
I mean, maybe, but this is coming from so Mikkel has that knowledge and all that, whereas Tim scratch builds all his stuff and or probably download shit, which is why he's shaking his head.
Permanent now.
Download what?
That's in there, B.
What am I downloading?
Why do you hate 3D printing?
Because I think it's cheating.
Is it cheating if the person that prints it is the one that designed the model? Not if they downloaded it from some, CAD warehouse, whatever.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, it's still fucking cheating. Build it with your hands.
But I am building it with my hands. I'm just using an extra tool.
No, the 3D printer's building it.
You got all these fucking tools that I don't even have. Then I should call you. You're cheating.
The volume of your voice.
Wow.
It's a lot right now.
I should call you. You're cheating.
He's screaming right now.
Dude is getting violent. Captain
But it does, I mean, I understand what Mikkel is saying. He's saying, why am I being punished, frowned upon for using tools that are at my disposal? Why should I not use them?
Because
Exactly.
I'm punished.
It's-
Is it because
it's
you
an
don't have them, Timothy?
Maybe.
Okay.
No.
It's only
If I had a 3D
You
printer,
called me Timothy. Wow. Anyway, done. Right? We're done here. Thank you for watching Mechanism.
I'm just gonna stand in a corner now with my hands up. Good night.
Right,
like the Blair Witch Project.
Anyway, no. The thing is like I personally am not. If it comes to the scale, if it comes to the art of scale modeling, and it comes to a competition like GBWC, and I know that's a bad example,
Okay, I was
but
gonna
hear
ask
me out.
in the context.
But
Okay.
I know, but hear me out. They don't allow 3D printed parts. That's their rules, right?
Right.
So, scale modeling has always been about working with your hands.
It is working with my hands, and I'm using my brain, and I'm using a fifth dimensional object in order to create my part.
On this project.
Okay. Time out. So, hear me out. If
I'm hearing you out.
could build it with your hands at the same precision and level of detail as that computer can print it out, then I'm completely fine with it.
The computer prints out only what you put into it. There is still
Exactly.
that human user error behind it.
Exactly.
No,
The computer will print out anything that you tell it to. You can't. Ron Burgundy, straight up, you can't put anything on the teleprompter. He will read everything. That's a computer.
Okay, devil's advocate, I get it, but still, the thing is that if you can build it with your hands, like scratch build it with your paws, then I'm fine with it. But if you can't, that's fucking cheating.
All right, so let's talk about this, right? You see that you were having a problem with your adjusted arm, right? Trying to get the angle to level out and all that stuff. So how about if you were able to cast that on 3D printing, right, on yourself, and you're able to mirror it to make the other side in order to make your build a little bit faster. And you
just make a jig so he can do both sides. That's how he operates.
There's more work when you're doing it with your hands. Like if you're printing it, all you have to do is reflect it, like straight up mirror, and you have a whole nother side. Like that's
yeah.
But if you
take skill and artistry to build it with your hands.
No one's denying that. I think the real issue here is that you just flat out said 3D printing isn't cheating, and then provided the context in the cases of contest, IPMS, GBWC, whatever. In a contest, yes, I absolutely believe that it's moot. It doesn't help. Yes? No? What?
For a second, I thought you froze. I'm just like, what?
I mean,
But isn't that the context you're talking about, though, overall? Like,
Pabs, talk some sense into these people.
Come on, Z.
Why are we the bad guys? Because you're too old to know how to use a fucking computer.
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're building for yourself and no one's ever gonna fucking see it, trying to make some cool 3D print all day long. If you're talking about building something that you consider a plastic model, plastic modeling, scale modeling, and you use a 3D printer part, that's cheating. Okay.
But the base model, but the base model that you're using anyway was designed on the CAD design. So, really,
it was designed, but then it was
really.
That's not an excuse.
But then you get into because then now it becomes you're printing something out versus you're injection molding something.
All right, but how about this? How about this? Right. That's your skill, right? That's your hand skill, right? And then like just say that my skill is a digital form in order to create art. So you can't really say that's actually cheating.
What if
I'm just
make something about this. This is 3D print it.
I'm just doing it in a different form.
If
You know what I
print
mean?
a model, you're a painter. If you're building a model and modding it, you're a builder. Like, it's different. You can print a 3D model and just paint it and be like, this is mine. I did this. It's phenomenal. If you're bringing it all together with modeling, then like building, I don't know. For yourself, competition, no. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be building it, in my opinion, anyway.
You guys have got some old school mentality.
Yeah, I mean, do it with your hands. You're still doing it with your hands on the computer.
I'm still using the mouse. I'm still getting corporate tunnel and everything.
It's so much easier printing it, bro. Like, it's a shortcut.
Yeah, it's just scrolling on the.
Look, I'm building my model. Look, right now.
How
Look,
do you think your house got designed, Tim?
I'm building my model by craftsmen, by people that actually built it with their hands.
Yes, and and what plans did they use? How were those generated? So they knew exactly where to put your doorway into your fucking studio.
They do it with their hands.
Got like a
blueprint
crafting table and a scale and a bunch of circles and shapes. Old school. I don't use CAD.
They didn't 3D print it out.
I took an architectural drafting class too. Yes, I've done both. I'm just saying, it's. I don't know.
I get both sides.
They didn't 3D print his door.
They can.
Thank you, Julio. Let's go. The other side, buddy. There you go. Hey.
I'm gonna 3D print this roof real quick. It's not going to competition. Don't worry about it.
Why don't you drop me? Let's get Pabs in here. Let's get his opinion.
Yo, they just 3D printed my drop ceiling. Look at this.
Got a new 3D printed furnace.
Hey.
And 3D print your 10th place award.
Oh, look, she's pulling that out again.
What? Take it. Take it.
But the thing is, anyway, I'm not even going to go there.
You picked the topic.
Exactly.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
third place.
A lot closer to one.
The logic is so flawed.
It's all for the joke. That's all it is. I like numbers jokes. That's all it is.
You're all in the bit. I get it. And you know what? That's cool. I get it. Anyway,
Hence the
3D
hazmat
printed. What?
I said hence the hazmat suit.
Exactly. Anyway, the 3D printed parts, like, look, I'm building my part. Look, that's what it takes, right? Now I get it. You need to know the program in and out, and I understand that.
It doesn't
but the
always
thing
work
is, this is the
first
analogy.
time every time either. It's a lot of trial and error. It doesn't always work the first time every time. There's a lot of trial.
Thank
and
you.
error.
Well, the analogy that I use is this: is that, you know, look at Adobe Illustrator versus actual illustrators, right?
Bitch, I'm MS Paint.
Or that.
She spent thousands of hours in MS Paint.
MS Paint, hey.
I've been using Mario Paint on Super Nintendo. I don't give a fuck.
Right?
Then what's the difference between casting a part and printing one?
Yeah. And Bill just made that comment, right? Look, and Tim uses resin left and right. No, I get it. But even that's
cheating.
That's a fucking art form. No. Don't you tell me that's cheating. That's a fucking art form because number one, look.
3D printing is an art form, man.
I made the master.
I have a thing to say about.
And I got the digital master. I'm just trying to save the planet.
I have a thing to say about casting from a different point of view than Gunpla.
Okay, go.
Okay, so casting, like sculpting and casting parts for like dolls and stuff like that, it is extremely intricate. It is an art. It's absolutely beautiful. I've always wanted to try it, but it's just like you have to know like proportions, anatomy, scale, everything perfectly in order for it to translate well in a master to be cast in either resin or porcelain. So I think it's unfair to say that like 3D printing is cheating per se. That's a really hard way to put it. But like when you look at it very broadly, I think they all have their merits.
It's definitely less intimate.
So just real quick. This is great.
Okay, Boomer.
Yo, that is hilarious right there.
Get shit hang.
That's hang for you, bro.
That's fucking hilarious. Anyway.
Tag Pabs in.
Yeah, tag Pabs in.
Tag Pat. All right, who we getting rid of?
You can get rid of me.
You sure, B?
I mean, unless you guys are enjoying watching me paint this shirt.
I mean, you are making Billy Ray Virus, so it is enjoyable. I'm just saying. Anyway,
I'm just writing letters. I can
all
go
right.
there.
All right. Well, let's B. We'll get you back.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
it's okay.
All right. Let's get Pabs in here because I know he was all in. Where is Pabs?
He was
there he
waiting
is.
patiently.
Pabs.
You motherfuckers. Holy.
Let's go.
I got shit to
Let's talk
say.
about
All right,
this.
So
I want to hear this.
I am a traditionally trained artist, right? So I grew up with the sketching and the painting, and with Gunpla, I've scratch built, but there is a certain skill set to 3D printing because now my profession is 3D modeling. I'm a 3D modeler. I model shit every day, all day, and it takes a certain amount of skill to do it.
Okay, so tell us why it's cheating.
It's not cheating. It's not.
It's a lot easier than scratch building.
No, it is not.
It's a lot more precise, and
It's
that's
a lot
the
more
issue.
it's easier.
That's where a lot of people have an issue because
you can
it
make
looks
a box in seconds.
Yeah, so you are very like you can be as precise as possible because the computer is doing the calculations for you. When you're scratch building, you are looking at it by eye. You are measuring. You're doing all this, and you there is a certain amount of pride to adding that scratch building. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes.
There is, you're prideful because you've built this thing. It was in your head. It wasn't on a screen, and now it's on your table.
Mm-hmm.
But
Amen.
that's a very traditional way of doing things. But 3D printing still has that same thing because you are still designing something and you're putting it on the table just in a different way.
Tell me it's not easier though.
It's not that it's not easy. I mean,
It's
it
not
depends.
easier. It's not easier. As somebody, see, Julio, you're looking at me like that, but that's because you know how to model.
Yeah, I
you
do.
know how to model.
Yeah.
Tim is looking at it another way because he knows how to scratch build.
I give him 5 minutes of tutelage and he can do the same shit.
I
Make a box.
highly doubt that his first print would be as high quality as some of these GK modelers. A lot of
He
these
already
resin,
does
a lot of these,
Illustrator,
hold on.
and that's all
A lot of
2D.
these resin conversion kits that we work with, these busts and all that bullshit, all designed in 3D printing and AutoCAD. It's just recasted. All right, all that stuff, all that design is all done on computer at this point. Maybe about 98%, I want to say.
All right, hold on. Thank you, Z.
Sure.
Z,
Whatever you want to say.
On that note, we're gonna green you real quick because Brian wants to get in on this. All
Yes,
right,
please.
Brian, go. Tell us why it's cheating.
Cheating is okay. So here's the deal. Cheating is a weird way to say it. The way that they're fucking dramatically fucking different is that you don't need any skill to really know how to build anything to design in 3D. You only have to know how to match planes, tag things to each other. I know how to use SolidWorks. I've been trained to use that shit. It's really easy. And I know people that are dumb as fuck and can't draw or design a goddamn thing that make drawings all damn day long.
Well, we're talking about
So
we're
that
talking
isn't-
about we're talking about AutoCAD design. I'm not talking about
Yeah,
AutoCAD design.
It's the same idea. It's the
I'm
same.
talking about
It's a CAD program.
I'm talking about surface modeling. I'm talking about sculpting digitally.
Oh, so you're like ZBrush or like what?
I'm talking about ZBrush. I'm talking about
Blender and
Blender.
shit.
I'm talking about
That's totally different. That's a different kind of thing because you're working in a virtual world, like a virtual realm of shit. Now, if you're still taking that kind of thing, like if you're gonna do that work and sculpt and draw this whole thing out, and then have something build it up for you, I mean, go ahead.
Like if we're talking about like 3D design in as an art form, there's like I can give you guys a million examples. One of the biggest examples is like a Korean sculptor named Yaha, I think his name is. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him, but he does resin busts 3D printed, and they look spectacular. They look amazing, and he still puts the exact same amount of work as he does with his clay sculpting.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a different form.
Right, but he probably learned the clay sculpting before he learned any of the digital stuff, right?
Probably.
I don't think we're not talking about that. I'm not talking about you being classically trained to do your design and do all your work, and then like applying that to the digital realm, evolving your own style. That's not what we're talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. I don't think that's what Tim's talking about either. What we're talking about is people that are running into it wholehearted with just at the computer end of it, not knowing anything about building, not having done any of the fucking legwork to build your design portfolio, to build your like scope of knowledge. You're just using the tools at hand, which are so advanced at this point right now that you can almost, as an idiot, just taking a fucking online course, learning how to use and manipulate a drawing program, you can design and do some crazy shit that can. That is where it gets to be fucker.
I don't think that was illustrated from the get-go. It was just, is 3D printing cheating?
Yeah. So
wasn't
the argument was the application of 3D printed parts not applicable, like not as good as Scratch build. That's kind of
if it's a Scratch building competition, then no, of course not.
For competition,
but that's not specified. It's not specified.
And we all agreed. And we all agreed for competitions. Yeah, it's bullshit.
In regards to GBWC or whatever.
So why are we mad?
No one's
mad.
So
that's not an issue. There should never be a question because it was never meant to be for 3D modeled or printed parts. It was made for traditional scale modeling. People that love to build Gundams and do stuff and make their modifications and do their thing, you know? Like the thing with the resin casting and stuff like that, why that's like the weird intermediary stage between 3D printed and those kind of like stuff, and then like the Scratch built shit.
Not.
Why is it not?
Like,
between a resin and a recast?
If I built this with my bare hands, this is Scratch built. I'm just making copies of it. There's no.
Right. Well, yeah. Then why don't you just build 2 of them? That's what I'm saying. Like you could say that, but you didn't. You're like, why would I do that? Because you're wasting time. I did the same thing when I did my Gusian because I wasn't going to build twice of that shit. It was so much stuff. I built half of it, cast it, and made twice of it. You know.
What is it that Tim says? Work smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
Stop using my words against me.
So what I'm saying is, like, skills and knowledge are available to you, and it's applicable to what you do. Why can't you do it?
Exactly.
He's mad because he doesn't have one. I'm standing by that argument.
If I buy you an Eldoo Mars,
I don't think so.
Tim, would you have the same opinion?
Say what now?
If I bought you a 3D printer, would you have the same opinion?
Are you offering?
Maybe. You know I'm not lying about this because you like Julio up there. He knows. If any of us bought you a 3D printer, or if I bought you a 3D printer, would you have the same opinion?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Pretty affordable.
Let's call that fucking bluff. Let's go.
Well, you know what? You know what?
You ain't enough mecha decals to buy yourself a 3D printer, Tim?
Hold on a second. So what Clem did for his bill, was it last year?
Yeah, for his Dom.
The goof or what?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
It was the Dom.
Yeah.
Goof Buster.
Oh no, the Dom with the Dom.
Oh, the Dom. Yeah. The out of box Dom. Yeah.
Yeah, the completely out of box.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And some parts were 3D printed.
Right.
Yes, he knows that.
Yeah.
He's very clear about
I
it
don't
too,
think that
and
Tim is saying
everybody
they're
knew.
all 3D.
No, I know, but look at the craftsmanship of the 3D part though. He still had to put more work on top of it in order to make it look decent.
I don't think that I'm not trying to say that there isn't work that goes into 3D modeling and printing and shit.
You're exposing yourself before the printer.
I'm not trying to say there isn't work that goes into 3D modeling and 3D printing and all that shit. I totally understand that, but I don't think that it's in the same scope. So, like, I don't think that it's cheating per se, but I don't think that it's the same thing as Scratch building something or even building something and then resin casting your own work.
All right, so let's take it.
I'm sorry, what?
Is it because you think? Is it because you're being aided? You're not doing it.
Exactly.
Freehand.
Because you have a crutch. Ultimately, for me, that's what it is. Because you have a crutch. You have that thing that doesn't. You don't have to be able to draw a straight line. The computer does it for you. You don't have to be able to measure an angle. The computer does it for you. You know, you don't have to do any of that shit.
Well, you have a ruler, but you have a ruler though. You have a ruler, and you can, and it helps you out.
Yeah,
you don't have to go through
just
this.
because they have a ruler doesn't mean.
Well, all right,
So
calm
you know
down.
what? And I know you Scratch build. You guys Scratch build too. So it's not like you don't fucking know. I know that you love your 3D printing. That's fine. And it's not the same thing. That's all I'm saying.
It's not the same. I mean, obviously, yes, all of us here are able to work with our hands and do it. So when we do or are able to use the 3D printing, we appreciate it a lot more because we know it would have taken us a fuck ton longer.
Sure.
Yeah, but there's a certain craftsmanship. That's my thing. There's a certain craftsmanship by actually building it with your hands.
Yes,
Like
there's a sense of pride and craftsmanship. No one's denying that.
No, but it goes beyond pride. It goes beyond pride. It goes beyond being able to do it, right? Because not everybody. Let's be honest with you. Let's be honest with everybody. Not everyone can do scratch building to a very, very high level. Can we all agree on that?
Correct.
Same with 3D printing.
I don't know about that.
I can't model.
I disagree.
Wait. Time out. What, Matt? Okay,
you got what?
Explain what?
Say what?
Somebody who said you can't agree with that?
With what?
Those guys.
It was the loudest person in the room. Just take a guess.
Both of those guys.
Me and Mikhail both.
It wasn't me. So
look, listen. You dedicate a lot of time on your craft, and I give you that. You put your heart and soul into it. So if I put my heart and soul into 3D printing a part, that's my pride and joy.
You still cheating?
I'm not cheating.
You stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right? To show.
Here we go.
To show how you do what you do, right?
Yes.
So you do that because you want people to see how you do it, to teach people how to do it. So it's not you can't say that not everybody can, or not just anybody can do it. When you say that you are doing this, so you can show people that anybody can do this.
Word.
He got you with your own shit, man.
You Julio, you bitch. You're supposed to be on my side here.
He made logical sense to me.
I mean,
no, he did. But the thing is, this is the thing. Not even though I show you how to do it, right? Doesn't mean that you can jump right in and scratch build an entire knee piece like this, right?
Right.
Yeah.
No, but it gives
That's the
people the
thing.
confidence in thinking that they can do it.
Well, yeah, because we're showing them what we do. We're showing them the tricks.
Confidence besides, like,
on our own, like
right.
No,
but then, like, what if I started to stream how I design things in 3D? Would you be able to pick it up immediately?
Nope.
Do you think?
No.
Immediately, no. But
If
yeah,
you
after
really held hands, yeah, you can. Because I learned a shit ton of stuff from Blender on YouTube.
But don't you? So okay.
And
So
where is his stream?
YouTube.
Tabs, where's that stream?
are you talking to me? Are you,
No, I
my
meant-
stream?
I mean, and where is Tim's stream? On YouTube.
Other shit. I'll send you links if you want.
But then that's what I'm saying. It's in that same logic, right? Like it's a certain skill set. It's still a certain skill set that anybody can pick up if you want to learn it. So
Yeah.
I don't think either or are invalid. You know what I mean? Because I think
agree.
that's kind of why we're getting a little heated, because we're starting to think that the other person thinks that this method is invalid. It's not.
I think you're full of shit, Pabs.
I don't think that at all. Like, don't get me wrong. And that's what I'm trying to explain all along, is that they're in different realms. So it's like the scratch building and for the scale modeling shit for where it matters.
Well, all right, so Futu, I don't even know how to say this guy's name. Futu Baoi, whatever.
Vito Boe.
Yeah, so he's saying, that's something I completely agree with. So, but anyone can download things to 3D. I'm not talking about downloading a file so you can print it, because that's cheating. That's completely that's cheating. That's not a thing. I'm talking about,
And that's not what we're
designing a
talking about
piece.
either.
Yeah, designing the piece, kind of making your own thing, designing it, and then printing it. We're not talking about downloading somebody else's stuff so you can then apply it to your own.
Right. Because that, my friend, you motherfucking cheating.
There it is.
Yeah, that's straight cheating.
Word.
Cheating ass motherfuckers.
But no, I mean, on the same effect, there are other methods that are not allowed in like GBWC. For example, I can't CNC route or laser cut or do a lot of things like that I have the ability to do.
Actually, you can laser cut.
Yeah, but you can't do like a significant amount of shit, right?
Yes, you can, because that's not in the rules. The only rules in GBWC that's stated for, like, craftsmanship stuff is 3D printed parts. That's the only thing. It does not state anything about laser cut prints or laser cut parts, because last year, or I shouldn't say last year, but the year before last, James Quinsat from the Philippines, he was the second place winner, and he used a ton of 3D printed or not 3D printed parts, but laser cut parts in his build.
Damn Filipinos.
He got second place in the world. So,
Wow.
yeah, laser cut
crazy.
parts, perfectly fine.
Yeah, I mean, I have
that.
access to 3D printers. I have access to CNC routers, CNC mills, actual lathes, actual mills. I can do all that stuff. I mean, this year I'm with my GBWC, as God willing it happens, I'm gonna use the tools at my ability. I'm gonna weld. I'm gonna do crazy shit. I'm gonna, it's gonna be nuts.
Yeah. So if that skill set is available to you, why not use it, right?
No, and I agree with you, and I don't think that that's necessarily an issue in regards to scale modeling. I don't feel like the fact that using a 3D printed part for your own scale modeling projects is disingenuous or is like invalid or anything like that. In regards to competition, you just have to follow parameters. It's not up to us. It's up to the people that hold the competition. So like whatever the rules that the people that govern that shit say, you follow that shit. You can't just be like, well, I'm pissed because I didn't follow their rules, and they were like, you didn't follow the rules. Duh. That's all I'm saying.
Fuck your rules.
No, you can't say that. That's not how it works.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. We're all
I'm
get
being stupid right now.
now. That's all. And I'm not trying to discount the guys that can do amazing work, 3D printing, 3D modeling, and all that stuff. That's amazing. I'm fucking focused as hell.
And this is the thing, mind you, I am not discounting 3D modelers and what they do and what they produce. I'm not, because I've seen some amazing things come out. I mean, you look at Sideshow Studios and some of the statues and stuff like they have.
Boy. Yep.
Fucking mind blowing, right?
They had a Bane that blew my mind.
Yeah, I know some of the guys that work for them actually.
But the thing is that when you're in the art and the artistry of building something with your hands, right? Having the computer, even though you know the program and all that, and yes, it takes a different learning curve to learn that program, having the computer make that for you is different and somewhat of a lesser intrinsic quality, shall we say, than scratch
personal.
building it with your hands.
Yeah, it's not as intimate.
It's not intimate. It's very sterile, surgical even, right?
Well, yeah, because you're leaning hard into the art of the craft, and I feel you.
And that's where I'm at. Is the art form, right? Like, say for instance, if I was a painter, right? Like Banksy or somebody.
If I was a painter.
Papa, can you hear me?
Sorry.
You want to build a snowman?
Yeah.
You want to build a gunpla?
Hey. So, but the thing is, like, if I was a painter, right, and I designed all my paintings in Photoshop and I just had them printed out, like, is that the same thing as taking brush to canvas?
Well, Banksy uses stencils.
He does use stencils.
Right, but he draws.
But he draws them out
right?
first. Yeah.
He cuts his stencils.
I mean,
out.
I assume. I guess I don't really know.
Supposedly, Banksy's a bunch of people.
Yeah, maybe they're
that's an example. Fuck, that's an example. Fuck Banksy. Like Leonardo da Vinci. Let's just go there, right?
Okay, but did he have that kind of technology available to him?
It wouldn't have been as good if he did.
I think he would have done a lot more. I think he would have invented the technology that he needed, honestly.
That's true. He was kind of an
He
inventor.
would have invented it, yeah.
In today's day and age, the more shit you do digitally, the more throwaway it is. Like, we live in a very
Look at all of
throwaway
the content
society.
that we create.
throwaway fucking society. You have millions of fucking artists on DeviantArt who are making incredible shit and nobody fucking sees it. Like it's such a throwaway thing. Since he's actually making this shit and people are coming to see it, it's like it's different, you know? Like instead of having an online gallery, you have an actual gallery. There's a big difference between the two.
It's true.
True. I get that.
But if you can't afford the gallery, where are you gonna put it digitally?
Right up your ass.
On the internet.
Put it inside of yourself. All right?
Yeah.
That's where your fucking gallery is.
Here, take this gallery. No, but I don't know. And it's going to be a cyclical, endless argument, and it's going to be people from both sides saying.
Let's just agree to say that each method has a different skill set.
Yeah.
They're both applicable in their own way. Like they're both very applicable in their own way.
Totally.
Right.
Kyle said, "Be like me and use your bathroom." He puts all his art up in his bathroom.
Hey.
No, it's
And
cool. It's cool.
honestly,
People actually don't have a choice but to look at it. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be here
And
for
honestly-
a second. All right, let's look at this
Start
painting.
putting it on the ceilings. That's the last thing they see when they go to bed.
Woo.
Stay in the guest room. It's full of me.
And I think we can all agree at the end of the day that I'm right and everyone else is wrong.
I'm taking the other side now.
All right. So that's been Mechanism episode 26. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Yeah, hey. No.
Bye.
Oh.
Look at the rusters under here.
Oh, good old B. Anyway.
Word.
That was some good DMC.
Hell yeah.
Huh?
That was some good
Yeah.
DMC. Hell yeah. I
Yeah.
like that.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Anyway.
He
All
makes
right.
us be people. Like,
What's that? What do you say?
He makes us be people. Like, we have to think about ourselves as artists and fucking artistry and shit. I just want to come in here and drink and talk shit. Like,
Artists, man. I mean, at the end of the day, we are artists, aren't we?
I try to be at least.
I feign.
Dabble.
I consider myself an artist. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So my
Julio
profile-
says he's a businessman.
True.
too.
Once again, I am here to ask you to donate to my Gumpla cause.
That's so good, man.
Sorry, I try.
Oh, yeah.
My burning's not very good, so I'm sorry.
You need to mess up your hair, dude.
I think he wears the hat.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today to ask you once again to please donate to my Gumpla cause. If you come and give us $13, you can sit and build a model kit that didn't cost anything for me, but it'll cost you something. It's called reverse socialism. We go by the business model of Bufu, which is buy us, fuck you.
Why are you starting to go like Arnold route?
Because I don't have a choice. It always goes one way.
It always just goes back to
I don't have a
Arnold at
choice.
some point.
At least it didn't go Irish, so
That's
let's
true.
we're good.
I mean, give it 2 more gin and tonics. It just might.
Mike
I've only
Wine's
been
not
drinking
here, man.
bourbon, actually. It was Claws and then bourbon. So, but I drank all my bourbon.
Whiskey. It's got to be whiskey.
Fuck.
Gin. That
That's what I'm doing.
sapphire.
It says bourbon whiskey right on it, but it's done.
Hey,
Elijah.
close enough.
Drink it all. It's my favorite.
Chris Pabs, what is that big white thing that's in your
Yeah,
One of
but
those
what do you-
beers, bro.
It's the Lance, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nice, man. Wow.
That's how much
Oh,
it
yeah,
would
so-
be based on your build, Chris.
I pimped out.
He's not even worried about you.
Of these,
He's not worried at all.
pauldrons. It won't focus on it because it fucking hates me. But you know, they look good on my end.
I mean, I think it
What
looks
that's
good
fucking
just
worth.
from what I've seen.
For what that's fucking worth. I'll show some photos. But
I mean, Brian's got blurry parts. Chris Pabs has got a fucking big white thing in his screen, and then Mikkel's on his phone doing who knows what.
Yo, hold up.
Well,
I'm answering Strider. I'm answering Strider right now.
What is
Not
Strider
fucking contributing.
Yo, nah, dude. Yo, he's like so upset because I said MosquitoCon is closing. So he just.
Because there hasn't been an official announcement. You are fear mongering.
I'm not gonna tell you something if I don't know the information about it.
Let's see if I get this to focus.
Can I get that in writing?
The silence speaks volumes.
Oh no, I'm not trying to. I'm trying to see Brian's stuff right now. See everybody's copying each other. I see you.
You're right here. I like this. I'm trying to be a styrene terrorist.
I'll play Rod.
I added a booster
Do
in
my
there.
thing.
I added ammo somehow.
Oh, nice.
What's that?
Man. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, that looks good, man.
It's blurry,
And
bro.
look at
It's blurry as fuck.
yeah, it's blurry as shit.
Scratch build.
Oh, that's
So yes, I didn't want to tell nobody, but I 3D printed this.
What?
Y'all let's see everybody's head like the what?
The whole. I'm thinking just the shoulder. But
That would mean
no.
you would have had to commit time to something, Mikkel.
you 3D printed all of that?
Or just the backpack part.
You didn't 3D print that shit. Shut up.
Just the wing
No, I just 3D printed this part over here.
Okay.
That's fine.
You're cheating.
So what did you do, like bust out the calipers and then plug that into your program and then like design your part?
Yeah. And
Right.
then you scale it. And then and then when you print it and it doesn't come to scale, then you have to reprint that shit again.
Wait,
course,
so you
yeah.
still had to manually measure it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was creating the master.
Yeah.
All right.
We were still manually
So-
measuring cutting.
You cheating, son.
All right. So real quick. All right.
No, I just did it because I don't have time to do this shit at home like that.
I feel you.
So if I'm able to design it at work while everybody's like doing their thing, that's like me working with plastic. It's just digital. That's my take.
Working while you work. Yo, I'm telling you, boys.
So, you know, and then
You want to work from home, little boy? Congratulations, you're fired.
I sent my file home, and then I you know I tell my mother-in-law just go downstairs and just turn it on, and I'll do the rest.
Nice. So you do it all remotely? That's pretty tactical. I gotta say, that is fucking smart shit.
So you know
God.
you
All right.
just do it. Look, listen. I'm just testing it out
Love
how the 3D printing actually is able to work, because I wanted to do some conversion parts that I want to sell as a limited edition.
Ooh.
Tim.
So
What?
You know,
Rushlam has a question. Bill has
I know. I saw, and
Bill?
I'm waiting for my opportunity to get Bill's question in here.
Yo, he ain't opened no bags. Don't even ask him shit like that. All right.
All right. So here, how far along on the SD build are you? You know what you want to see? You want to see?
Oh, you took about the bag.
You want to see where I am?
You know you can't return that now, right?
Hey, and look. Well, and look. I even got a piece. I even got a little piece, like the start of the head assembled. Look.
You've officially done more than I have on any of my streams. Congratulations.
Hey.
yo, who's Kyle?
Clueless?
Kyle?
Clueless. Kyle.
You don't know who Kyle is?
Yo, he was
No.
on a mechanism with us.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I must have been smashed.
He's
Son.
been
I
in
must
the
have.
background on Julio's stream and then splits Julio's with just swaps.
He was Julio's hype man for a little while, for
What
one
the hell?
night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was
dude.
it?
Episode.
Yeah, man.
And then
He was
I think
on
that was-
Julio's shoulder, like.
That's a little bit crazy, but all right.
Hold on. Julio, is that the dude that's always sitting right behind you on the couch?
Sometimes,
that's
because there's a
Danny.
couple of people that hang out behind Julio.
Yeah.
Kyle was on the captain's couch.
Yeah. Nah, Kyle was
So
on the
what-
episode.
So what brings you in here today, Kyle?
I want to make it big in New York.
Yeah, are we still live?
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh shit! I thought we were off, man. I was about to say some shit.
Oh, you're off.
Oh, we got
It's like
55
when-
people watching right
It's
now.
like
Come
when
on.
it's like when we were watching Tim at the Open when I was hosting, and you were on for like 15 minutes and didn't realize we were live. And you're just like, and like, yo, wait, are we live? And it's like, yeah, shit.
So tell Kyle, man, I'm not cheating, man. It's just another art, is another form. You know, for a guy that has 2 kids, a full busy life and everything around, if I got the choice to do something else, like, look, listen, I can scratch build that thing on styrene. I have no
All right,
problem
fucking
with
do
that.
it. Fucking do it.
I have no problem.
Scratch build me a
If you can do
cap
it,
of my
fucking do it.
SD kit because I just broke mine.
I don't have problems with that, right? If I have the time, I don't have the luxury time like everyone else. Like go at night and they could go downstairs to their caves and start working on something. I don't. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm even working with people on the other side of the world, so it makes it hard for me to actually dive into it. Yo, dude, I got like the SR-71, and I'm just like I got it in pieces, but it's a one plane that I really love, man. I have like that deep love for that bird, son. You know what I mean?
All right. I'll give you that. Fuck off.
But nah, man. It just I don't know, man. Maybe when my kids get a little bit older, maybe I have that more time. Like when I was doing this.
When you're fighting off boyfriends, go ahead.
Oh my God, yo, we're gonna.
When I was doing.
We're gonna look them in the face
with your crossbow.
Yeah, you got time to play with your crossbow, though, right?
30.
That's at work.
You got that crossbow.
That's at work.
Right.
I can just go to the parking. I can just go to the parking lot.
Are you designing networking? You're working at work, are you?
Julio.
Oh shit! We're
Other
fucking
way,
recording. We're recording.
So if you fuse Tim with Julio, you get Mikkel.
Yo,
shut up. All right. You know what?
I can't believe it. You just cracked the code.
I was gonna say Julio.
Yeah, bring my man back. Bring my man back.
Hurts.
Bring my man back.
No, we gotta bring in B because we gotta check up on a Billy Ray virus. Look at this.
Hey, that looks awesome.
B.
That beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey.
In pajamas.
Done.
Hi.
Look at this. This is a work of art.
Yeah, I love it.
You can't 3D. Oh shit. No, wait. There we go. You can't 3D print this.
It's a work of fart.
Well, actually, I can cut it in vinyl with my Curio, and then I can heat press it, and I can do the same thing.
You can't get these soft lines.
I can cut it by hand.
Hold up. Say that again, Mikkel.
So what?
Say that again.
So I can design that.
Somebody's trigger happy.
Oh, he got the Freddy. Oh, he got the Freddy.
Oh,
I know how that feels.
He fell right into it.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks
all right.
Right.
The second you said say it again, I'm just like, oh,
It
man.
almost wants to
Mikkel's gone.
Yeah, that's looking dope, dude. That's some good detail.
Oh yeah.
Man,
It's like
Siphon
it's getting
said
thinner.
airbrushes are the best ever.
I've been thinking about
I
getting
mean,
one, honestly. They look dope.
This isn't a Wada Neo from Hobby Lobby. It was like a $50-$60 air. I
that's good.
love it. And then I got a bunch of bottles from Amazon with little caps.
Oh,
I have had such a good time.
Oh, and you're using a siphon feed?
Yeah,
That's the
siphon
exact
feed, dude.
word she started with.
What?
I
Wow.
literally that's the same thing I said, but a little different. But thanks.
Girl, you are after my heart.
B, you're the best.
Seriously. Like you are after my heart because I use a siphon feed as well.
That was
Hell
when
yeah.
That was when I first learned how to use on, but I've never had a siphon of a zip gravity.
Siphon feed is great. I don't give a shit who you are.
Yeah, that's what I learned on in high school. But yeah.
So my
The
high
siphon-
school.
Huh?
Oh,
go ahead,
ahead.
B. Go ahead.
Okay.
No, and you go ahead.
Okay. My high school art teacher, like her side hustle was she worked at this like
Strip club?
beach no. She worked at this like beach souvenir store
Oh yeah.
called Shark Heads, and she's like
Dig it.
one of like 3 airbrushers that do it professionally that live on the Gulf Coast. And I actually moved her into one of my apartment complexes when I first started back again. And I was like, I just want to let you know, like after, you know, art class and everything, like I've always been interested in airbrushing, and I finally pulled the trigger. Teaching myself, you know, but for scale modeling. And she was like, oh man, I could never do scale modeling. Like that's so little. Like I can only do large stuff. And I was like, I can't do big stuff. I could only do small stuff. And she was like, you should definitely
Who's got the police coming after
You
him?
know it's Julio.
It ain't
It's
me.
me. No, it's
Oh,
me.
it's not you.
It's me.
not me.
Yeah.
It's
Hold on.
Brooklyn adjacent.
She was like, you should absolutely learn how to do shirts because it's such a huge thing that people don't really know how to do anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was like,
Figuring out.
people don't do this. Like, it's not a thing because like people just like go do Cricut vinyl stuff and
Easy computer shit, right?
yeah.
That's
So
fucking cheating.
That's cheating.
I don't know, guys.
So does that mean that your Mecha
I'll
Army
stop.
shirts are cheating?
You goddamn right it is.
All right.
My Venmo is at Gomplagart.
You
No,
know, like
she was like, you should learn how to do it because like people get Mardi Gras floats and stuff airbrushed down here.
Oh wow.
And it's like a huge deal. And like on the beaches and stuff, like there's just like murals that are beautifully airbrushed and stuff, like on the sides of buildings. Instead of them buying signage, it's all airbrushed stuff.
Nice,
And I
nice.
was like, dang, I could do that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know,
word.
trying to get some of this yellow back in here because the virus letters weren't showing up that well. So I'm kind of like half-ass cleaning the brush so like some of the green and black stay in. And I'm just kind of like using the wet paint on the shirt to like shade my letters so it's not as hard. I'm B. Ross, you
This
know,
sort of fucking guy that fucking ambulance wherever
happy
the fuck it
little
was. just
letter.
snapping.
Are you making happy accidents?
So Lee, I want to talk to you about
Are
your
you
virus.
making happy accidents? Call your doctor.
Are you going to try and make that a little bit drippy and gross, or I see you got a little bit of wash going on in the background there. It looks kind of like you're leading that way. I was just
Oh.
curious.
It like so. Hold on, you could see the yellow better when I turn the lights out. Hold on.
No, yeah, exactly. I
Whoa.
could see it before. I got good vision.
I got
That's
eyes.
just-
I'm in
that's
like
what it's worth. I can
I'm
see all
like-
the colors.
The Lord gave me 2 eyes.
No, I mean I can see all the I can see all the colors.
Yeah. The colors,
Colors,
dude. The
dude.
colors. Fuck you, Julio.
What if
getting the
it's
shirt?
altered states? What the fuck?
Was that a
I wasn't
snort?
gonna make the black drippy. I was gonna the green and the yellow were drippy, and my green is fluorescent, so it's not really like popping as much as I'd like.
Mhm.
But I think it's fine for what it is. For this is the first actual
Yo.
shirt like garment that I've ever done.
Use some
It's
turbo
good.
dork. Use some turbo dork so it's shiny.
I think I'm done. I don't want to do anything else because I feel like if I try to add more, I'm gonna mess it up.
What if you
That's what I
try
always
detailing
do.
those viruses a little bit? Like add a little bit of dark to those virus so that they pop as well as the actual word virus.
It needs to
You get your
look
little splashes?
sickening, the virus.
Yeah, you get your little splashes. Yeah,
I
give them a
wonder
little bit of
instead
detail.
of black if I add purple to kind of like bring this down.
Dude, that's a great.
Yeah.
I was thinking dark.
Do it.
But yeah, hell yeah.
Do it.
It'll also play with the
So I
yellows that
have,
you have brought in the background and bring the yellows out because
I
that's just
have
color
like
theory.
8 colors. Like this is a
That's all
beginner's
you need.
set. And
Really.
instead of buying like the primaries, I was like, I want all the fluorescents because I'm a circus clown.
Maybe
Because
that's
you
a
are
good
Lisa
idea.
Frank.
Yo, B, do you have one of those bottles with alcohol in it?
Like the things that you guys are drinking right now, or
No, dude, like a spritz bottle, right?
Yeah, so you can
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
That sounds like a personal problem, Tim. You've had plenty of opportunities to refill that cup, and you have not done it.
I've got one.
Because I'm the host, goddammit.
Like you haven't switched over to widescreen to somebody.
I need to stop it. Stop being right.
How does it feel?
Z.
This is just soapy water, like just Dawn dish soap and water, and then I've got one with airbrush cleaner. And if it gets really gross,
Yeah, some alcohol and spray it real quick and just clean up the brush so you don't get like that mix up, you know?
it's fine. I'm kind of enjoying the color blend.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another technique. Yeah,
But
a lot of minis do that.
this is if I keep doing this, I want to get like a gun for black, a gun for white, and then a gun for
Oh,
colors. Like that'd
okay.
be so cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So maybe next year during the Badger birthday sale, I'll get another siphon fed.
Yo, the Patriot is dope. I just got that one. It's literally dope.
The siphon fed Patriot?
Oh, I didn't get the siphon fed. I got the top bowl.
Dude,
But,
Yeah,
you
that's
got yours again
the one that
already?
I gave to Jason. He loves it.
It's a good machine.
It's a workhorse.
Yeah.
I got I didn't get the pager. I got the something X. No.
Renegade?
Yeah, the Renegade. Wait, no, I've got a Renegade Chrome because Phil. It was like a Phil hand me down, and I keep breaking it.
Oh, no.
But
in your defense, he probably beat it up well before you did anything.
He did. But like,
I just had a couple of good Instagram live.
pretty much, I don't care if that gun ever works or not. Like, I'm gonna make it its own little shelf, and like it's gonna be up on a shelf.
See, this is what you need right here. The Eclipse.
Who's got the ice cream truck going on right now?
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, put music on. I'm sorry.
Oh, it caught me off guard.
This was all a very like impulsive tax return purchase.
Look at that.
I saw those messages.
Yeah, Tex was like, I want to know what it does when you get home.
Let me know if you need a couch to sleep on the West Coast, if that's how bad it is.
Go.
All right. So here's a topic that yesterday kind of came up.
And go.
Builders, are they?
What?
Are they? Is there such thing as being naturally talented, or can everything be learned and reciprocated?
Everything can be learned.
Wow, no, that's a very good topic.
Attitude is everything.
Everything can be learned.
Attitude is
True.
everything.
I mean,
There are definitely talented builders, but everything can be learned.
That's true.
I agree. But
It just depends on the person and if it's something that they want to achieve.
If someone has a natural aptitude to work with their hands, I think they'll be a little bit more attuned to building stuff.
Mhm.
But everything can definitely be learned.
That's true. It's all about drive and dedication. If
yeah,
you want
drive,
it,
right? But what about that creativeness? Like, you can
That's
teach
different.
me how to do what Tim does.
That's different.
But I'll
That's
never come up with
where all
something
that
like
comes
you.
in.
Yeah.
that's a whole different ballpark.
So
Like
like your creative process and like the actual skills to like when you going back to art class, when you learn how to use a medium or you learn how to sketch or whatever, anybody can do that. Whether they think it's good or not is objective. Whether student A has a really dope and interesting idea and student B sticks more to the classics, that's up to them. So like you can't teach creativity, but you could teach the skills.
Right.
Agreed.
So like
Teach the
people
mechanics.
tell me all the time, they're like, "Oh, I wish I could think of the shit that you do." Like I honestly think I'm the biggest idiot in the world. All the stuff that I make, and I'm just like, "Whoop, guess this will work. Guess I'm putting Billy Ray Virus on a T-shirt today." I doodle a lot at my desk at work when I think about how much I hate my job.
We all do that.
But like, you know, there's stuff that I know I could do that I don't think I'd be interested in, and there's probably people out there that feel the same way about what I think is art, my sculpture, my Gunpla, my doll making, my airbrush T-shirts. Like people do different things. Like I know how to paint in watercolors. I learned how to do it. My mom and my friends say I'm good at it. I don't think I am, you know, but
We all hate our own shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's phenomenal.
Right, yeah.
We all hate
Why do
our
you think
own
I work so fucking hard?
Wait, what?
You don't hate your own shit, Tim?
No.
At all? Like
You don't have Tim. You don't have a kit in a case right now.
Wait, what? I have multiple kits and cases right now. What are you talking about?
You don't hate your own
Clarify.
shit after looking at it for long enough.
Yeah, you're just like, fuck this. I'm not doing this no more.
Like I'm over it.
Is that hating your own shit? Is that like, oh, I could have added more? Or done
That's
something?
what I feel about it. Like,
I
could've done-
hate
I always
my
think I could've
Patrick
done
Star that I built. I hate
don't-
it. It's not on
This
display
is
in my house.
fucking
but everyone
awesome.
loves it.
Shut your mouth.
I don't hate. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't hate the stuff that I've finished. I always think that there are things that I could have done better.
Right.
Well, sure.
Alright.
Okay, but
Alright.
there's a difference.
Different.
There's
Yeah,
a
it's
difference
different.
between hating your stuff
Right.
and thinking that you could do more. There's a completely
Okay, fair.
difference.
Like, is that just falls into the being your own worst critic?
Yeah,
thing?
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes, of course.
All right.
I don't hate my stuff. I love my work.
We know you do.
I'm proud of everything I've done.
But there's absolutely stuff I could do. I could improve on or add and stuff.
Like one
Sure.
parachute.
What's up?
Like one rectangular parachute versus
Just a fitted sheet. It's all we needed.
the Red Bull logo on it.
Fucking pillowcase would be fun.
Jumping off from the top of the bed, the top bunk, just going down.
Nah, there's shit I hate about all my stuff. Like a little bit here, a little bit there. I'm just like, that fucking sucks. And since I hate that part, the whole thing sucks. Yeah, it drives me to get better. It really does. Like, I want to not do
I
that.
look at my stuff. I don't think it sucks. Like my Providence kit bash. Like I look at the pictures of it now. I mean, it's gone, and I just go, man, there's so much more I could have done there, and I was lazy, and I just left it. Like I don't know why I left it, but I did. That's really the only thing for me. But
in Spanish,
I hate it.
it's la gana, which is like you don't have the will for it anymore. You know,
Does not spark joy.
it does not spark joy.
Yeah.
Marie Kondo that shit.
Mari COVID.
Here's $300. All right.
Yo, if somebody paid me to do some shit, it's gonna take forever. Like, I blew through all your money. I need more money.
No, but that's the thing. Like, Chris, where are you right now?
Oh
Chris,
yeah,
what's the expiration date on that 5-star story build?
he's not getting that.
He's not even on here. Why you guys talking? Why you guys talking to him? about that?
That's like he said, because he brought up the question. He brought up the scenario. If I'm getting paid to do it, I'm never going to finish it. And I didn't mean it like in that way. I mean like.
All right, hold on, because we're talking about the man. Hey B, we're gonna green room you here for just a second. We're gonna bring in Chris. All right. Yeah, that is looking awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
That looks
gonna give it to my
sickening.
friend Brandy. She's little and she'll fit the shirt.
Is she single
Pit
though?
stains and all.
It's an extra small.
This one was never pit stained, so it's fine.
I just want to know if she's single though.
She's not.
Who's just trying to get dates? Look at
I don't
him.
even know what she looks like. I'm just saying.
Julio, you can't even go outside. Why are you trying to hit on somebody from NOLA?
No, we can both wear masks. Like,
Yo, so
I'm
I
good
told
with it.
him that Tim looked like Mikkel if he was Mexican. Yeah, exactly.
Fuck you.
Exactly. Oh, hey, what's up?
That's
guys?
the quality
I'm
content I
live.
want to hear.
Yo, what up? What's going on? What I miss?
Julio made a.
He is my brother from another mother. I won't lie. All right, let's go. Anyway, Chris,
what was?
What were you saying, Chris?
What was the question? Was there a question? What was the question? What was I assuming?
Tim wanted to get Chris in here to come to answer something I
About
asked
the
him to
5-star
Julio.
stories?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
Alright,
because
so
Julio had said, go ahead.
Okay,
If
so
you get paid for it, you're not gonna do it. It's gonna take
You're not going to finish it, is what you said.
Yeah.
that's not. I mean, no, because I mean, it's that's a different circumstance, right? Because for one, that 5-star stories kit is stupidly rare, and I'm never gonna work on it again, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of a different circumstance. But with like commissions and shit, like I usually tell people, if I'm gonna build this, you're gonna have to wait.
Mhm.
Like I'm gonna take my time on it and all that shit. So there's no time limit. I don't set a deadline because I don't want to put a limit on what I want to do to it.
He legit told me that for one of my builds, and then that thing showed up a week later. So obviously,
Exactly. So it's like
priorities.
Yeah. So like with the 5-star stories, because I told Alex that this is gonna take a while. Like this is not gonna be like in a few months. It's gonna be ready to go. This is gonna be. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna cry a little bit. Yeah. That's not even a joke. It's true. I cried a little bit when I saw it earlier. And it's like I'm gonna send you progress pics, so you'll see me working on it, but it's gonna take a long ass time.
Now then, is that same kind of expiration, extension, standard? What do you want to call it?
For personal,
is that what about if you're a digital artist and you are getting paid on a commission? Are you expected to produce something quicker?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
And in a more timely manner?
On that note, I'm gonna get a refill. Armenian charge. Go.
So, with
Yo,
digital
let's
art,
burn this shit down.
So
I'm
with
tired of
digital art,
doing these every 2 weeks.
if someone is commissioning me a digital piece, so a creative digital piece. So say they want They want something that's not like a flyer or a brochure or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah,
Right?
not
So
like
it's
a
an
logo,
illustrative
something,
piece.
something
And
grand,
it's-
a poster,
original creation.
Yeah.
wall art, whatever.
Right. And it's an individual.
Mhm.
There is no limit. I don't set a deadline. If it's a company, a professional company who
Mhm.
needs shit done fast, there's a deadline.
Obviously.
Well,
What
and
if,
also-
what if it's a professional brand? Like
Clients
Rico
are
Rome?
right?
No, fuck's sake.
Love
man.
those stickers. Man.
Don't be rubbing that in my face, all right?
No, I guess I agree with that. But do you set that expectation with that person? Like, hey, listen, dude.
Every
even
time.
if it's done when it gets done.
I can't like it. I always with anybody who asks me to do a commission, whether it's digital or it's a kit, the first thing I always tell them is don't expect a deadline. I can't set a deadline with you. If you set a deadline with me and I don't hit it, that's your fucking fault.
Because of the quality of work that you expect yourself to produce.
Right. I don't want to shortchange somebody when they pay me to do stuff. Like whenever I do a commission, I always give it 100%. If I don't give a kit 100%, then I've not only failed the person that paid me to do it, but I've also failed myself.
Understandable.
Tim should have given me the controls because True Gunpla sits up to dead on. It's the difference between the production and the art.
Exactly. Like
hence the corporate, hence the deadline.
Corporate, yeah. Corporate
something
wants
that you're
you to
making, something for the man, whatever. Versus
Yeah,
something
corporate
you're
wants
actually
you to-
working on. Say
corporate wants
as
you
my
to-
example for you was the 5-star story kit versus maybe something that Lynx does, or he creates something from scratch digitally by hand.
Yeah.
I'm sure none of us have ever told him,
That's
it
what
needs
I'm
to be done by next week. It's whenever you're ready, whenever it's done.
Art.
Take
Yeah,
as long
it's
as you
the
want.
same. It's the same as game. Yeah, it's the same as game
That's what we
development. right?
acknowledged while you were gone.
Like it's the same as game development.
still heard you.
Somebody who has like like
Always in
say
there.
what do you call it? The Last of Us or something. Like Naughty Dog,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Like
no,
they set their own deadlines. Like Sony don't set the deadlines for them. They
No,
have
look at
that.
Destiny 2. Anyway.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like it's ready when it's ready. Essentially.
Where were you 10 seconds ago, Tim?
I know. I was upstairs.
You can't do it
I
from your little watch or through Alexa?
No, I was
Okay.
refilling my sweet tea.
Chris, Kyle and I want to know where is our Midwest Gunpla modeling competition logo.
You are a Georgia.
Z, that will be ready when it's fucking ready.
Bless your heart, right?
Bless your heart,
something.
It's a good thing we got the coronavirus, but delayed this Midwest competition, bro.
Word.
That's true.
You mean this has to be build off?
Hey, Z, by the way, so my Chicago trip got canceled next week. FYI. Sorry
wonder
about
why.
that, boys.
Oh man, you can still drive.
Fucking Subaru. No, I can't even get in the dealership. Like, they're like,
Oh,
It's shut down.
oh yeah. I
done,
mean,
done.
basically, we got word today. Everything's shut down for the next 3 weeks. Almost every school, but almost every business. O'Hare, the shit show of an airport that it is practically empty.
Yeah, for the first time in
That's a good
what,
sweet
200 years.
Yeah.
Every time you've taken a sip, you have coughed. Are you sure it's good?
Yeah, that's how you know it's good.
It's going bad.
So William had a question for me, I think, right? Do you charge more for people that have a deadline in mind?
I charge more for idiots.
I think so.
Well,
Well, you should.
well, from
How
like
much
me,
are those Mecha decals again?
me,
They don't
me
sell
personally,
$5.
I usually
$66 dues.
if they have a deadline in mind, I decline it.
You decline it based on knowing that it's going to take longer than that?
Yeah, well, it depends.
What's
on
your
my,
criteria? Yeah.
My pipeline, right? So like if I have a million other commissions I have to do or whatever, like 10 commissions in front of it, and he wants it done before I'm trying to get like another commission done, I just straight up decline it, or I refer them to somebody else. Like here's another person that has like a similar style, you know.
Yo, refer them to me next time.
I ain't, man, damn, but they want clean bills though.
I'm gonna give them doo doo. We giving them doo doo.
Doo-doo Brown?
I mean, my wing is clean. But
3
that's about
doo-doos
it.
down?
See what Tim said.
Yeah.
Joel
All
is,
right,
Joel
Pat,
is
go back to what we were talking about when we were talking about earlier about critiquing our own stuff and whatnot. You said in the comments that you hate it when someone tells you your stuff is perfect.
Yes, I fucking hate it. And
That's the worst.
I would post like a finished build, like for example that Dynamis that I just finished. Like I got like a whole bunch of messages going, dude, this is great, whatever, blah blah blah. And I've always appreciated that. I always appreciate the support and all that stuff. When someone tells me it's perfect, I hate it because I can point out like at least 50 things that I've done wrong to this thing that I could have done better.
But to them, it is something that they can look at as a benchmark.
Yeah,
something
but
that they put on a pedestal.
Well,
whatever
they're
you wanna call
going
it.
to see the things that we see, and that's the thing about like you have such an intimate relationship with the thing that you're building, like with this Regal or whatever the fuck I'm working on. Same thing. I look at all that thing and I look at it and I think, all right, that looks good, and that looks good. But like, fuck, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. But I can't say that because
I fucked up. My hands taste like epoxy.
Do you also decline it because it would ruin the experience and enjoy your client from
It's on my face. It's my mouth.
So, first of all, Joel, thank you for not ignoring me. You've been ignoring me for the past week. Fuck you.
Ooh. Pabs isn't like he left on red. Is all I just
Yo,
take.
Seriously, I sent him something so cool. I was like, dude, this is cool. This is Godzilla. This is Mecha. This is Evangelion. This looks cool. And he just put me on scene. I was like, oh,
fuck you, Joel.
Motherfucker.
Share, but will not like.
But to answer your question, Mr. Guy,
I say 15% on switching to Geico.
It's not to ruin the experience because I've built kits fast. Like for example, like Simpro Models had me commission that Sazabi, and I got it done in 9 days. It's like, I mean, I still enjoyed that process. I still enjoyed that build, but I did it fast. It's not about really not enjoying that process. It's just that I just want to give them 100% of the quality that I know I can produce. And if I don't give them that, then they're not getting their money's worth because they're looking at my work, my personal work, and they're like, I want that on my shelf.
Well, you're
if I'm not giving that to them, then what am I giving them? I'm giving them subpar shit.
Right. Like you're not feeling their client for their deadline. You're feeling like your own standards for the shit, right?
Right. Yeah, you got to set that quality. You can't have your name out there and
It's a
and
standard
say,
of quality that you're setting for yourself that you want to abide by and be a representation of your work and your.
If they're coming to you for that, like, nobody comes to me for commissions. They're just fine. But like, I would
because you're too fucking busy building big things.
They don't have the
Everybody knows.
I'm a ghost. I'm not even here. You don't even see me.
You're straight up Swayze. Just go.
Exactly.
To help keep Pabs on deadlines and healthy and kicking, I picked up some backup goggles and rubber grip gloves for this my man right here.
Wait. Time out. What? Where did the conversation go to where Z is showing rubber gloves and everything? Like, I don't even understand right now.
I just picked them up.
PPE.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Part of OSHA 33, yo.
Hey,
all right.
I'm still waiting for my card. Like that's all I want in the mail right now.
You get it. I told you the facility and got it done because I had my card same day.
Oh.
The same day?
Yeah.
I did mine online. It's quick type. It's a little runny.
It's doo-doo.
Baby.
I hate all of you.
We know.
I can't believe I'm gonna die from epoxy poisoning instead.
You won't die, trust me.
Uh,
I've ingested it. It's not lethal.
Oh yes, indeed.
Try me.
I have eaten a lot of bad things.
I've been sniffing that resin like from day one, man. I'm okay.
Yeah, but you got nosebleeds and you keeled over from that resin.
I was gonna say honestly, like you said you bled out in the bathroom. I feel like you've reset.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. I'm still talking to you guys.
You got a fresh start, buddy.
I love how your tone changes. Your candor totally changes as soon as you put it in the hot.
I'm still alive.
Oh shit!
I was imagining like if your wife heard this, she'd be like, "That's not how it happened. It's not funny."
All right, so hold on. All right, so Z, we're gonna swap you out for B here real quick because she got to go. So let's green room you here, and Pabs, we're gonna swap you out just real quick. So
swap, you can swap me. I need to take a minute.
Oh, all right. Well, we're gonna. All right. Well,
Okay then.
Gonna swap
She-
a lot of people here. Shit. All right, swap that, and then boom. All right,
Pajamas.
there we go.
Julio.
All right, B, show us the masterpiece.
I just want to thank you guys again for giving me the idea, and this is so funny. I love it.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
It's a Picasso.
It really is. It's a Rembrandt. I love it.
I don't know
It
if it could
look-
get any more perfect.
It looks really bad, but really good. So I'm
looks really
excited.
good.
It's
Yeah.
perfect.
Shut up! It's awesome.
It is nice.
So I guess I will let it kind of dry because it's still a little tacky.
Yeah,
So I'll
that's
heat
right.
press it tomorrow.
Word.
Yep,
Post it on your Instagram.
I will. I can't wait to give this to my friend so she could wear it.
Let's get some pictures of that too.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Take it to
I-
the strip club and let one of the strippers wear
Oh my
it.
gosh, no! I've got to think of like another like a great stripper airbrush because like I've got my friend that dances like we've talked about. I'm like, can you just like get like an all white set, but let me do some like real like spring breakers like.
Is she single?
No.
God damn it!
What the fuck did you just say, Julio?
He said, "God, she's single," and he said, "God damn it."
Oh, I thought he said Rumspringa, like the
Rumspringa!
Rumspringa!
No, the honest bitches ass.
I'm like, I'm shocked at how quickly I caught on at this, and also really disappointed in myself because, like, I can't stop airbrushing like I'm gay and poo poo pee pee on all kinds of stuff.
There's nothing
So-
wrong with that.
And wait, hold on just a second. I gotta take my headphones off for just a second to go get it, but just hang on.
I need my
All right, go.
shirt. I think her pajama shirt says "Don't judge me."
It's easier to see now that it's dry, and I know that Joel is in the main chat, so give me just a second.
Yeah, there you go. Joel is definitely in the chat.
Joel is here. Okay, Joel, are you ready?
Poo poo pee pee gang in his bitch.
This was a special request by Joel. This is the first canvas I did.
Spell I cup.
Wow.
Spell I cup. Nice.
It came out great, me.
Are you gonna do one that says spell addict?
I gave my friend the unicorn that was like hose mad. I gave her that one
Mad?
last weekend. So I want to do more of that one because that one was really good.
I like those, man. It's good.
It's perfect.
It really is.
Absolute perfection.
Sharts by B. I call it sharts because it's a combination of art and shirt. Sharts.
Oh,
Wow.
of course. That's exactly.
I need one of these. I need one of
It's
these
a
in my
shirt
life.
art. It's totally a shirt art, not a shit art.
Yo, Joel's gonna get it framed. That's awesome.
B, you got to make me one of these. All right.
Okay, well, it's got to be original.
Shirt art.
Yeah, you have full autonomy. You make me whatever and give it to me in like Daytona or whatever.
I
It's
need
gonna
hot
be
dogs.
if it's for Tim, it's gonna say, "Dad, can we go to McDonald's?"
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Don't do me like that. Come on now. Come
Um,
on now.
Don't
do me like
wanna
that.
I really want to do a worm on a string one, like worm off the string. What sins will he commit? Like, I don't know.
Oh my!
Wow.
I've got like 5 worms on my TV over there. Do you see them? We're just chilling.
Yo, this one hangs all day right here.
I've still got like 68 worms, like to give out.
Worms
We
per
brought-
day.
We brought the worms. Like, so we brought the Furby. Hey, Ethan, can you bring me a milkshake? Please.
Only if you want all the boys from here.
So we went to the strip club after Pensacon. We did our Gundam panels, which was really great. Actually, we went over really well. Hopefully, none of the panels that we got approved for get canceled this summer. Thank you. And so we
Thanks,
brought.
Ethan.
Everyone said thank you. So we brought her in.
Long Furby.
And then we brought a bunch of worms on a string, and we were like throwing money and also worms on the stage. And then the strippers were like tying them to their thongs, and when they were spinning on the poles, the worms were like, it was great. It was the best thing.
Yeah, I love it. I fucking love it.
And then my friend was like, please come back more often, because like I don't know if it was just like you guys being silly and having good energy, but I had like $1,000 night. It was great.
What?
That's
so I was
awesome.
Is she single?
She just made a G off you. Like, come
For
on.
real. I am
Off
not
a
a
Long Furby, she made a G.
I am not opposed to dating a stripper. Just saying.
Sex work is real work, and
It's
me and
real work.
Milkshake both support sex workers.
Julio's about to head to NOLA.
So it's a really important,
bag.
especially through people not being able to go out and like be, you know, in concentrated areas. If you do have a friend that is a sex worker, that like maybe they dance, or like if they can, like you don't have to like watch their stuff if you don't want to, but like throw them like a little tip and just be like, hey, thinking of you, you know, just like tip your friends, kiss your friends, like support your artist friends. Yeah.
If you got a scripper friend, you
Get that
support that scripper.
Well, like seriously, me and Ethan so my friend that dances, she did my makeup for our wedding. Like she's a dear friend. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, your makeup's great, and it's like staying on. And I was like, duh. You know? And she did great. So like we walked in and we were like, we're so proud of you, honey. Here's some money. Good job. We love you so much.
Did they start throwing $1 bills at you?
Me?
Yeah.
Not me. We were throwing worms and ones.
Oh, I got you.
Worms in one. I like that.
Fair enough.
William said sex is the only industry not affected by the market crash, and it's a little bit of yes and a little bit of no.
Yeah, sorta.
Because
Teach him, B. Teach him.
So people will always seek out the things that you want. So like you hear people all the time, they're like, oh, being a hairstylist is good because people are always going to want to get their hair done. Well, it depends on if you're good or not, and if you're a good salesperson, because like being a stripper or whatever, it's not about like the skill of dancing, because you could just like stand on stage and be beautiful. But it's a sales job. So, you know, you have to, it's not like people don't just make money by getting tipped on stage. Like you have to sell dances, you have to sell VIPs, you have to sell champagne rooms, like you have to like
hustle.
Yeah, you have to hustle. It's so hard. And then like so when people are trying to budget and like especially over the winter, like from after Halloween to like February, like right up to like January, February is like the worst time.
Yeah, because nobody has collected the tax returns yet. That's what.
That and
get them
people are,
tax
like,
returns.
You have to fucking rely
people
on
have
taxes.
to spend time with their families. Like people feel more obligated to spend time with their families, so they're trying to like do the whole like wholesome Christmas, Thanksgiving, blah blah blah
Make it
thing.
rain.
And
Next
then
week, I
people are
can't
like,
wait to make it rain on cherry cheeks.
right, where people are buying gifts for like friends and family and stuff, and they're not like going to the clubs or you know anything as much. So like it's a tough time for people in the industry.
Come on, man. They just broke. They just broke. They just went out there. They're balling out there, wasting all their dollar bills. And then they come back and it's like, oh, I'm sorry, we can't come and see you.
Don't sit next to the stage if you're not tipping. Like just don't.
That's what I'm saying.
So.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I want to get like
I'm a big
$100
tipper,
in singles and just go to town in NOLA.
New Orleans is actually the stripper industry in New Orleans is actually kind of rough right now, because like last year there was like a bunch of raids because like people were trying to be like, oh, it's sex trafficking and drug dealing, and like people like people raided clubs like in the middle of business hours, and like everybody in there was like sent home. And then they changed their liquor law. Like you can only expose so much skin and then keep a liquor license.
Right.
Like in New Orleans and Mississippi and Alabama, I
Yeah, that
think.
sucks. So then I guess I can't go.
New Orleans and Mississippi and Alabama, you can't dance fully nude if you have a liquor license.
What?
You can do beer, anything under like 6%, I think. And then a lot of clubs will get away with it because they'll like have a bar and then have the club next door, and like they're
like
the same building, but there's like a line in the middle of the room, and like you could stand on one side with the gin and tonic, but you can't go across the other way.
What about the BYOB situation? You guys got that down there?
Not for those type of clubs, but like for restaurants and stuff, yeah.
Right.
And then like on stage you can get down to like a certain amount, a percentage of clothing, but like if you're in VIP, your 3/4 of your butt cheeks have to be covered.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm not going.
How do they measure?
I'm not going.
Pretty sure it's
Like,
That's what I'm
there's
saying.
bigger butt cheeks than others. Like,
Yeah, tell
other
me
people
about
have
it.
bigger butt
Ask
cheeks.
me how I know.
I'm not
Like
going.
Calipers, yo.
How do
butt
you know?
calipers.
Yep.
This butt cheek is showing too much skin by
So it's just wild, and a lot of
2.68
people
millimeters.
believe because Disney is trying to bring their cruise line and sail out of New Orleans. So
Yeah,
Disney is like, you know, that's not very family friendly. So
Fuck a lot of them up.
they're trying to lobby against like just like not like they're trying to just like criminalize everything sex
Yeah.
work, and it
Yeah,
sucks.
the mouse.
And so like, but that's been a part of New Orleans forever. And like my thing is like the world isn't family friendly. Just because Karen is offended by something doesn't mean that everybody else has to suffer. Go do boof some essential oils and get over yourself, Karen.
Boom. Speak it.
Yeah, fuck you, Karen.
Tell it.
Essential
Tell it,
oils
Dean.
inside of yourself, bitch.
I hear you.
Period.
We're on the same boat.
So
God damn it, Julio! I was drinking when you said that, motherfucker.
Sorry.
All right, guys. I'm gonna have to cut
I'm
it
sorry.
tonight, shorty.
I'm
Oh,
sorry. I gotta go
But,
too.
Mikkel's out.
Yeah, I have to get up at 5.
All right,
Go do the work.
Mikkel, tell
Yeah, man.
everybody where they can
Fucking
find
bro.
you.
So everybody that you see down below, Instagram Maverick176 and Facebook Maverick's Warehouse. If you happen to find my personal, I'm gonna boot you out. But anyways, if you need what's it called, help or advice or something on 3D printing, which is not cheating.
Right.
Because I saw a couple of posts because I started doing some organic shit, and I see some people saying, "Is 3D printing cheating or not?" Oh man, it's not cheating. But anyways,
Start the conversation. Let's go.
but in all seriousness, anybody needs anything, just hit me up. I'm usually available. I'll get back to you as soon as I see the notification whenever it pops up.
I need about tree fitty.
There we go. And hopefully I will see you guys in 2 weeks. And I hope everybody
Live at
have
Mosquito Con.
Hi, puppy. Oh, sorry.
yeah, mosquito kind of canceled. But mosquito kind of canceled. But what's it called? It's gonna be mostly postponed and then probably be down to June, which is even better.
All right.
Indeed,
So
man.
It's gonna be fucking hot.
I need some time.
No, you know what's going to be fucking hot is Mecha Modelers Expo. The end of August in Florida.
Oh, dude, in Florida, yo. No,
Yo, you are going to
I'm gonna try to come down, yo. I'm gonna try and come down if I can. No lie.
Yo, talking about that.
Down there, I got family.
Everybody needs to come down.
Yo, talking about that, yo, we're gonna have a good time.
We goddamn right we're gonna have a good time. Let's
We're
go.
gonna have time,
Let's
son.
go. Hell yeah.
Well, this time we're gonna have strippers that we won't have to see their what's it called, a 3/4 of their ass cheek.
I've already
We
looked
won't.
at strip clubs. There's like 5 in Daytona.
No, but just
Deltona, though.
I just don't want my wife to see this and
Daytona.
really thinks I'm gonna about to do that. Babe, I'm not.
Mikkel's backtracking now.
No, but what's it called? No, but well, you guys know where to find me. You guys, I'm gonna be posting some what's it called, updates with a scratch build and a 3D printed one, and I want to see if people can actually tell the difference.
Right.
Cool. So it's just if you know 3D build scratch building and you want to get into 3D printing, I mean, if you want to save some time while you're doing a scratch build or something, you could just go back and forth. I do understand the GBW side, no 3D printing. I go by it because I can scratch build myself too.
Yeah.
Can
you? I don't know.
Yeah. Come on, man! I just did one scratch build and one 3D printing.
All right.
But it's what?
Mikkel, real quick. When are the dates for the Mecha Modeling Expo?
Oh, August 29th and the 30th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the dates?
Is it
confirmed?
I don't know. It's just what everybody's been putting out there. I don't know. All I'm saying is August 30th is my birthday, so I'm gonna make that date memorable.
Oh, yeah. August what is your birthday?
August 30th.
Yo, so you're gonna be down there and it's your birthday?
Yep.
Oh my God. We're gonna show out.
My man is gonna be epic.
All right.
And I'm thinking of rent. I'm thinking of renting that Lamborghini I always wanted to drive.
I see Get it. Let's go. Julio wants to drive it.
I see you.
So
Mikkel's coming home with a face tattoo.
So we want to fly real fast. If that's
I like
okay,
that.
just one more time.
All right. So before we put Bree, I'm going. Have a good night, y'all.
Love you, Mikkel.
All right, Mikkel.
Big dreams.
Peace. Mosquito cut is canceled.
Come on.
Night.
It's all about the Mecha Model Alert Society on the 29th and the 30th. Oh, man.
Oh, you stupid.
I'll see you guys, man. See you guys in 2 weeks.
Hell yeah.
All right, big boy. Take care.
Peace. Later, brothers. Man.
Oh my God, he's the dumbest motherfucker on the face of the earth. But I love him. Look at our face. It's just like, I am done with this shit.
Let go of me. Let go. Well, we're gonna go night.
How is it on the one mechanism where you're drinking? I'm the soberest one.
I mean, honestly,
I don't know.
I mean, like I know
pretty
Brian's
clear.
the same wavelength. Like, there's no question.
Yeah.
But
You're so
if I gotta
angry,
feed you from the
baby.
green room, there's a problem.
This is just sweet tea. This isn't alcohol. Shut up.
I've heard that before. Arizona.
You're drunk. I am not drunk.
You're the one and only. I'm not.
I'm the no. I'm the one.
You got potential. Fuck you. You're drunk.
Sorry, I'm so joking. I'm sorry. Oh goodness.
Stop
Just go through the rest of it. Just end it. Come on. People gotta go to
Stop
bed.
it.
Martial
Stop
law's
it.
not in effect, but come on. Let's go.
Dude, stop it.
You can find me on Instagram at gunplagaru, and that's about it.
And Ravioli needs his own. Is Ravioli a male or female?
Keep up, you baby boy.
Okay, so Ravioli needs his own Instagram account. I'm just saying. Just a
His words,
suggestion.
his sentences are getting longer. Do you hear this?
Just a suggestion. I'm just saying.
It's Pasta Boy Ravioli. A cat accessory company has offered to sponsor me with stuff and like make me affiliate.
Yeah.
And they make like cat bandanas and like matching like scrunchies for the humans.
Can I make
So
him a bulletproof
why
vest?
wouldn't you do
Okay.
this? Like, come on. Ravioli Instagram. Let's go. Come on.
Pasta Boy
Ravioli,
Ravioli.
give me the sponsor, Leone. Come on.
So out. Oh yeah, so
You
out.
just hit you angry baby. Okay, he gotta go. He mad.
He mad.
Aw.
He's angry right now.
You hear that yelling he's doing?
Look at him. He is pissed. Like, let me the fuck out of this shit.
Okay, I gotta go. Oh no!
Bye.
Go to bed. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Wild kitty. Wild cat.
Bye.
Wait a minute.
Cats are amazing.
Yo. He's awesome. I ain't gonna lie. Let's bring in Baby J.
Hey.
Baby J!
What's up, girl?
You have the
I am.
patience
I'm
of a
doing
saint, Jay.
fine.
So sorry
Huh?
for inviting you back to Team Awful Discord the other day.
Wait, what?
You know, I don't know if I should have came back.
No, my phone woke up in my pocket and invited like 6 randos. Not randos. One was John Lennon, one was Gary.
That's too.
Back to
Yeah.
Team Awful. It like woke up in my fucking pocket. It selected offer invites to Team Awful. It chose 6 people from all the people I know in Discord and invited them.
I'm kicking them out.
No, it's all done. No problem. Gentleman was
That's
like,
what my dad says every time he
I was
goes through
like,
an airport.
What the fuck? And I was like, what the fuck?
You guys want to see the little update I got on?
Yes,
the,
please. Hey, Tim, you want to zoom in on John Lynn's
Pink
screen? real quick?
you.
Yes.
Pinkstein.
Fine.
Pinkenstein.
I'm gonna give you
Don't
the control.
sound so exhausted by that, Tim.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So you're doing this all.
My hands
All
are
right,
very
let's
shaky
see.
tonight. So
Whoa,
I'm
look
like,
at this. This is awesome.
there's a lot of cleanup that needs to be done.
I like that you start on all the. So, are you going to do the whole thing in this pattern? Or are you only doing the raised parts in this?
The choices are random. It's what I like. Sometimes I'll do a piece and I'm like, I don't like that, so I'll strip it and then I'll redo it.
So you just kind of go based on how you're feeling visually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I'm not very happy with this one because, like, I typically do 2 layers of prime, and I did 1, and now look like chipping and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
What kind of primer?
And I want to try.
So maybe.
Why are you gonna
It's
cry?
gonna sound like no. She's just frustrated. She just means she's frustrated.
Don't
maybe
cry.
save, or clear coat it. Mask off what you do like, and then just prime over it, so you got the double coat to work with what you want to continue on.
Okay, that's
And, like, my good small brush, like, got destroyed by my cat, so, like, I have to use jumbo brushes, so, like, there's a lot of cleanup.
Oh.
Dude,
Lots of cleanup.
You know what? Throw those
get us some
cats out. Throw those cats outside.
I can.
You had to
We
wait
have
till you
coyotes.
left till you could say that, couldn't you?
Get them the fuck out of there.
No, I can't. They're coyotes. We're gonna be. My cats are weird, man. They're just.
At least
they're
they went after your
bastards.
brushes. Like cats will eat some random shit and just ruin your life. But
Or you know what you could do? You could pluck some fur off your cats and make a brush.
Oh my god.
Tim, I have concerns.
Tim's over here making brushes from his cat, waiting
Tim,
for
I'm
the
an
right
officer
age so
of
he
the
can have
law.
some
I
violin
need to
string.
Cat
ask you
brushes.
some
What?
questions.
Shut up, cat brushes. It's a good idea. Shut up.
We're about to get a whole new virus.
Tim's new Tim.
Guys, I have to go to work tomorrow, and I don't want to. I have to handle people's money.
What?
It's the last.
Wait, how many days you got left?
You know that, right? Yeah.
This weekend.
Last weekend, dude. Yeah.
Okay.
What? Words.
We'll do a celebratory. Get out of there.
See, look, William's with me. Tim is right. Cat hair will regrow. See?
Okay,
And
so
look,
I
and
have a
look, and
weird. I have a
Furubaoe
weird
says
tidbit
send your
to
cats
share.
to Tim. Come on now.
So I have a weird tidbit to share. So
All right, share
regarding
your tidbit.
Casper, I make yarn,
Okay.
and
Out of
like
human hair?
I'm just thinking of like the cat fiber and trying to make a brush out of that. The fur's not strong enough.
Ah.
It depends.
There's
You
no
need
way that would handle.
Maybe it's the concentration of fur.
How
Maybe
about
you
if it's
need
tight like
more
that?
fur.
No, you just need cat whiskers. Only cat
Yeah,
whiskers.
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 Whiskers is good, yo.
Whiskers?
Whiskers.
Quick
Yeah.
note, guys.
Use
We're
only-
not advocating pulling your whiskers off your cat to paint. This you got.
No, that's
Remember,
that's
you are
crude.
still live.
That's cruel.
We're not advocating this.
And
Tim
Yeah, and
Tim
declawing your
feeling
cats,
something.
that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's
Fuck yes, it is. This is for John Lynn.
super fucked up.
I like the little plastic cap solution on cat nails while we're on the topic conversation.
That is, yeah,
Like
we do
acrylic.
that.
I like that.
No, I'm a cat lover. I got 2 cats of my own. My babes.
Cats are cool. Not gonna lie.
So are dogs. Miss my dog.
You know what's an equally fun pet? Salamander.
Yo, why is Joel in the green room? What?
Oh, Joel's ready.
Really?
Joel's ready.
Oh man.
Joel is in the
Guys.
green room. We gotta
John,
get
did
Joel.
you want to
me
tell
out. I gotta
anybody
go to
where they
bed.
could find you before Tim gets distracted again?
It's a shiny. Shut the fuck up.
You can find me at Instagram Creeping Freeway for you, and now a brand new YouTube channel.
Hey.
You can see me do a lot of stuff. This, and all this mess. So
You're
you can
amazing.
catch me at
You're
Creeping
awesome.
Freeway for you too on YouTube.
John Lynn, when are you turning 21?
A couple of days after our next Mechanism episode.
What? What?
Mechanism after
So you can
next.
drink
Well
with us.
then.
We're gonna get crunk.
Legally.
I'm already crunk, Tim. I'm already crunk.
Yeah, he already
I-
snitched on
I
you, so
know
don't
that,
worry
but,
about it.
But legally is what I'm
Fuck
saying.
legally, man.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I like
she's a
Georgia.
criminal.
That's how you know
That's
she's a
not
new
what you were.
Hampshire girl.
Okay, never mind.
She's a criminal.
Why do you think I'm getting this? Why do you think I'm getting this criminal justice degree? It's just so I can do crime better.
Yep, you're
Live
gonna
free
get
or
away with
die.
shit.
Oh, that's how I know you're drunk.
Fuck your couch.
Anyways, I gotta go earn a McBuck for a Mick company that doesn't care about me.
Well, it's been a
then
big
give him a big
pleasure,
fuck.
John Lynn. Thank you.
Get that money,
It's
girl.
been a pleasure, Tim.
You the
Tim,
best.
get some sleep. Don't drink any more tea, please.
Peace,
Well,
Jay.
I've got to have a cup of sweet tea here, so
Oh my god.
I've got to.
Well,
I
you
gotta
you
finish
get
it.
some rest, buddy. You get some rest.
All
I
right,
will
Tim. Don't forget to
absolutely
back
do that.
out and switch to somebody else.
I'm fully in control here. Thank you. And you know what?
You made it
We're
a
gonna
bad
bring it. We're gonna bring in Joel.
There we go.
Hey, boys,
boys and girls.
Big
What up,
baby
Lord
Gator.
Gator?
What's up?
Look at this dude.
Lord Gator.
He's looking like Gandalf, the fucking wizard over here. Look at this guy.
I'm so ready, boy.
Dude, he's Gandalf of Auburn.
What?
Gandalf the
Gandalf
Auburn.
had no soul? That'd be me.
No, Gandalf the Auburn, you wise ass.
I heard you.
Oh,
Look at this guy. You shall not pass.
you shall not pass.
It's not gray.
Yeah,
Yet.
Gandalf
Bro,
the Gingy.
what's the deal with 3D printing, huh? Am I right?
Oh my
my
God.
God.
Come on, it's fucking
God.
cheating. Fuck you. Look at this guy doing fucking.
Here's the thing about the government, boys and girls. All right?
Oh shit! It's Alex Jones.
All the dogs are 3D printing. Turning the water to resin.
Sorry.
The water to red. Damn.
Water to resin.
Oh,
This
shit.
corns and right virus got me all kinds of fucked up.
Oh,
man.
water to
Oh,
resin
man.
got me. Oh, that one hurt.
So, Tex, is your okay?
Go for it. I
All
can't
right.
wait.
Is your monitor actually to the left of like the person next to you?
Yeah.
I thought you were acting. I thought you were like really committed to being an achiever. Like, yeah, even though the monitor is directly in front of you, you're supposed to get a fucking wall.
It is directly to my. It is
Yeah.
directly to my side because my workstation is to the left, and that was it. Just I had more tabletop space, and I just had I have my dual monitors for work.
To the wall.
Dude, you ever seen that video of the guy in the subway just drunk as fuck? He's like, to the window!
I live in New York.
And then
Joel.
some other guy says, to the wall. He's like, yeah! Yeah, dude.
Game recognized game to the wall.
That's me right now,
That's
bro.
just 2020 right
To
now.
the wall,
buddy.
yes, you are.
Yeah.
What's up, Joe?
What's going on, dude? Yes, the answer is yes. I have dual monitors to the side of my workspace. That's
Okay,
it.
I just thought you were really committed to your role, and I was gonna give you like a, I don't know, like a Dundee. Or
Oh no,
some
that
shit.
too. Like I don't have the energy or the time to move a monitor or to have a tablet running on.
So
the,
I would love
the
just
front.
like to be the fucking parental parent that walks in your room. There's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Oh, no, they
Just
all
sitting
know,
here
like, no, I
talking to
have,
the
like-
wall, drinking White Claw from a straw.
No, like they all know. Like there's a nope sign, like a do not disturb that I stole from a hotel that's on the door outside. So they always open the door and they'd be like mouthing, "Are you streaming? Are you on right now?" And I'll be like, "Yes or no." So
Is that worrisome? That's the only question they ask you.
no,
When you're alone in your room with the sign on it.
I mean it's in my defense.
First thing is like, are you building a plastic model kit, sweetie?
In my defense, it's the garage.
What you doing in the garage?
They know I'm not getting. They know I'm not catching anything because I'm in here.
Yo, that is fucking funny.
You can build your models in here, but you got to fornicate it behind the fucking Civic. Go do it.
Do you think this family owns a Civic, honey? Honey.
BMW, Civic, it's the same thing, right?
This is a Kia household. I'm the black sheep.
This is that high interest household, baby. We got 20% APR. What you doing?
Oh, I have to negotiate somebody down from that. Yeah.
Oh God,
oh, man.
Oh, that got real quick.
Real quick,
dude. Fuck taxes. I mean,
word.
You need them, right?
Word, straight up word.
I filed in January.
I'm
Are you sending me off? What's the message here?
Tell them where we can find you.
Yeah, you can find me here 2 times a week telling somebody to behave.
That's why I don't come on. Because Texas is a bully. She a bully.
She a big bully.
Tim's getting a core workout now from laughing so hard.
I'm gonna do what you did and line it up. There we go. Tex looked like she would just steal your whole backpack. Just take your whole backpack, bro.
I'll
Not
be
even
turning
like.
your backpack inside out while you stepped away from your desk.
Then you still take it
Just
for
steal
no
your
fucking
lunch
reason.
money.
You go up to kids and like, yo, give me your left sock, bitch. You're like, all right, my bad.
No questions asked. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, yo, bitch, give me
got
that
socks on
library
today?
card. I've got like $50. I don't want that shit.
Scholastic
I
Book
learned.
Fair money. Where you at?
Give me that book fair. Give me that book fair guap real quick.
Give me my Pokemon
Scholastic's
deck.
about to hit a
That's
lick.
scholastic shit.
You know,
I need my magic
Scholastic
school
was
bus.
the first trap house, right? It was a bunch of pissed off nerdy librarians.
Stop it!
They say we're gonna get these fucking nerds. Check this shit
Tim's
out,
only
right?
laughing because he just had to buy that off of his daughter. He doesn't understand the reference.
And they'll always sell like Captain Underpants and fucking edible erasers and bullshit.
Fucking Animorph.
What did I go? What did I walk
Animorphs,
into?
like cut out trading cards. There's no good books there.
Where did you pull the whole bottle out of, Brian?
Nah, man.
The refrigerator.
Remember when Tim was closing this off and it took 40 minutes?
Fucking cheers, buddy. Let's fucking hit one off,
Yeah,
buddy.
cheers, buddy.
Yeah, bud.
It's going in my adamant pint glass here.
Jesus Christ,
Remember
Mr.
that time
Leahy,
you took a
calm
shot out of a
down.
resin cup
If you're
and didn't know if you
familiar
washed
with
it or not?
adamant.
Was that all vodka you poured in there?
No, it's gin and tonic, brother.
Oh, I don't drink. So I just
Oh, you
imagine
don't?
like
Yeah.
Mr.
This
Leahy
is
from
just sweet
Trailer
tea.
Park
Don't worry
Boys.
about it.
You just start
Yeah,
stuff around.
sweet tea.
Go Bandy.
Yeah.
Sweet tea bourbon. I drank
I'm
all
just
my
having
fucking
cold
bourbon.
soda.
Y'all like
Shit
my
bricks are
Capullo
3D
shirt?
printing again, Bo Bandy.
Get it, Julio.
Parents into
Get
a
it,
Pete
son.
Bandai, Rick. It's hilarious.
It's one of my few non-Joel.
Fucking ladies around here, fucking 3D printing fucking dicks everywhere. Trailer Parks of Chaos.
There's no art behind it.
Talking about fucking shit birds and shit prints.
Make America scratch build
My
again over here.
goodness. You want me to go get my Saks Make Gunplay Great Again hat that I have?
Oh my God! Fuck you all.
Yep. Had to. I had to before.
Oh,
the
hey,
system
I guess I
came.
can say something productive out of this, 3 hours this has been going on.
Oh, coronavirus on you all.
Well, yeah, NCGMC got moved.
I'm
got
asking
moved
you
COVID
once
on both
again.
your houses and your burrows.
I'm asking you once again
Sweet tea.
to stop 3D printing.
Ranger quiz. Sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Fucking sweet tea.
Wanger quiz? Is that where we're going with?
Ranger quiz.
Give me the controls.
Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
Mom said, stop. Time out. Stop. Pause the video. Pause the video.
Pause the live video.
The internet.
Pause.
Turn off the fucking week. Pause your online game, Timothy. We're not going to McDonald's. You turn World of Warcraft off.
I just played on the Minecraft.
I gotta play on the
online.
I can't pause, Mom. There's other people here.
Mom, this is Dark Souls. There is no pause.
It's a boss fight, Mom.
I haven't gotten to the next bonfire. What is wrong with you?
Who are you talking to?
I'm good.
If I can pause Pornhub, you can pause your fucking RuneScape
Look
game.
at this, Ranger Chris.
If I
Ranger
could
Chris
pause
is my
Pornhub,
boy.
you
Look at
can pause
this.
your RuneScape game.
Someone needs to go and reboot Tim, right?
I just had a
He wants
Tim round.
to mind the
Fruta Bailey.
craft.
Tim cannot handle sweet tea. Cut him off. Yeah.
Bold statement.
I think that's a good statement.
A hot take.
Cheers.
Hot take.
Sweet tea.
Chin
Fucking
chin.
all right, bud. I'm not drinking that.
Oh. That's some good
That's all
sweet tea
CBD
right
is
there, boy.
You're not back in Alabama right now?
Huh? Alabama.
Alabama? Fuck
You
Alabama.
trying to go to Alabama strip club?
What?
That's
No.
full of wagons, boy.
Get that wagon, girl.
That's the whole ass
That's where the
wagon,
phrase
bro.
wagon wheel came from. That hit number
All right.
one.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
So it's 1:30.
Yes, it is.
We need to cut this bitch off.
Do you need to, or do you want to?
That's what I've been saying about
Yeah,
you all
dude,
night.
me
We
too.
need
Is
to-
there
we
a
need
time
to-
limit?
No, we need to go
Right?
after. We need to go to the after party.
What have I been saying?
I don't know.
You've been saying, "Give me the controls."
You've been
good on-
talking to
that.
your
I'm
wall
good on-
for 3 hours.
I'm good on my sweet tea. I don't even
Okay,
know.
Tim, just do the
Take
round
your base on
thing,
me,
or
Julio.
just end it.
All right, let's go. Let's go around. Let's go around. Julio. Hey, look at this guy. Look at this thin motherfucker. Look at this.
Hey, look at this fucking gets hunted by government agent playing kickball with Russia type shit, boy.
35 fucking pounds down. Let's go. Oh my God.
I am Julio, Clipping Nubs. You can find me on Instagram, on
About to
Facebook,
pass out.
maybe Twitter, part of the Mecha Army.
Word,
T-Mobile.
son.
T-Mobile.
What are we talking about?
Team
Anyway,
Up
go.
for life. I'll
Yep.
see you guys in 2 weeks.
Keep it going.
Hopefully, I got more weight off me.
Yes, son.
Hopefully,
Hopefully.
Look at you.
guaranteed.
All
I don't wanna
svelte and
plateau.
sexy looking.
I don't
You
want to
can't
plateau.
shave anything else, bro.
Anyway.
Stress that shit.
All right.
That's
Brian,
just
go.
Hey guys, I'm Brian. As the name says, I go at Bro Builder on Instagram, YouTube, and the things, Twitter, whatever. I have a live stream which was on Wednesdays. It's now going to be Thursday, so there's no crossover with Tim.
Hey, thank
Dig
you.
it, buddy. Yeah, of course. And that's something we're about.
love this.
Where I do the same kind of shit, basically talk about stuff and what's going on with the world. I hang out with my buddy Paul. Sometimes we have
Word.
other people in the community in too. So come and stop by, hang out, ask a question. If there's anything you want to know, let me know. I know a few things. So and it's been good. See you guys next time.
Paul's awesome.
Yeah, I know,
Paul's
right?
great.
Paul's great. He's
Paul's
great.
fucking great.
Nobody
Yeah,
knows fucking Paul. Like that's the thing.
He's
He's another
fucking
guy
great.
from
Paul's great. I ain't
His
gonna
name
lie.
was- who
Paul's
was Paul?
great. All right. Julio 2, Altered Beast.
Fuck off.
Oh goodness.
I got a nice Streets of Rage one too.
Hey,
And
go for it.
go.
All right, Julio over here. You guys
Rage.
can find me on Instagram, Julionius, Julionius. That's not Julius, Julionius, because some people don't know how to spell.
Yeah, right.
It's Orange Julius.
There you go. Yeah, you usually find me on Instagram. Only thing I really do anything on Facebook. You can find me by the same name. I just shit post there for my family and friends to look down on me and realize I'm a degenerate. So
he's a degenerate.
Yeah, degenerate.
Degenerate.
But yeah, that's just about the gist of it. You guys can keep an eye out on Instagram as usual. I usually post when we're having build events, and they're all free to you guys.
Hey, look at the hand, hey.
And yeah, that's about it. See you guys later.
I need to get the hands.
All right. Joel! In my hands again!
Oh my god, Kevin Mary 3.
With arms wide open.
With arms wide open!
What's up? I'm a guy from Nickelback, and I yell at my wife at Chili's.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah!
Jesus Christ!
I'm a professional baseball player, and I fire arms off against my wife's head.
Oh, hey, I do a thing. Yeah.
And you judge IPMS.
Yeah, I try to disqualify Tim because it's all 3D parts, but
It
none
was
of the other
cheating, motherfuckers.
none of the other boomers wanted to agree with me. So.
Not enough parachutes
I got
to
boomed.
actually hold up the kit.
I got out boomed. It was fun, but yeah, no, my IPMS judges play with little thingies and do stuff and do it all and fucking
Cutting Mat podcast.
yeah, oh yeah, the Cutting Mat podcast. That's probably the best thing that I do, honestly.
Best
I
thing?
think that's
It's
kind of
awesome.
barbell.
Cutting Mat
It is
podcast
awesome.
per capita, more shout outs to Tim than any other builder in the community.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
For real?
Tim doesn't actually listen to it. So he doesn't
Tim
know
doesn't
what
listen
I'm
at
talking
all.
about.
No, I do. I
idea.
listen religiously. Don't get it twisted. Come on now.
There's at least
I've
like
got
every
several
other
posts that say
episode
otherwise.
there's like
Joel.
some type of reference to Tim, whether it's positive or just some like random
Or
bullshit.
whatever, yeah. It's
Hell
a
yeah.
lot of inside shit because like I'm part of like the crew, so I get it. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's tight, man. I love that show. I gotta say,
It's
Joel.
good.
Hold on.
We were gonna do a live episode, but the corns and rice virus made it go postponed. So
Right.
we had Four to Say refucculate it, and it's pretty good. It's pretty easy. It's gonna be in May now, May 30th, and we're
Let's
gonna do
go.
a live
I like
episode.
May.
Yeah, May's
Oh,
good.
May is awesome,
And
dude.
It's a live
May is the
Q&A.
magic number.
We're in
So-
charge.
Yo, think of
One of us is.
think of my brother, and me, but
Yeah.
it's Gunpla,
Word.
I guess.
I mean, whatever it takes, right?
Yeah, the cuttingmatpodcast.com, truegunpla.com,
That chopping mat.
Pornhub.com/True Gunpla.
Get some.
For some
Yeah.
actual Gunpla videos on the format.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Get
It's
some
not-
of that.
The other one is just some dude like smashing his Gunpla together. He's like, I made a sex.
I
That's
made
all
it.
it is.
I haven't
I
actually
don't
seen
get
it.
it.
I just listened to your podcast. So.
Yeah.
I made a sex.
Wild.
Just wait
Man,
for the
wild.
cutting mat to get on Pornhub.
The chopping
Oh
mat is
my
awesome.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
chopping
lie.
I'm sure that Bailey will love it.
Yeah. Dude, we're trying to do the grandma's boy thing where we all get the people that can get stoned are gonna
Yeah.
get insanely stoned and everyone's gonna get drunk. And because I'm the only one that's seen Grandma's Boy, it's a great fucking movie.
What?
I love it, dude. I've seen
You're
it.
the
Oh, the whole
only
DDR
one?
thing, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And when I
yeah.
return, I shall be a cabin man.
Dude, all right. Can I tell a
Don't
quick
be
story about
mad at us.
Ubisoft? Real quick.
And
Real quick. Okay.
Go.
When I worked at Ubisoft, I worked at Ubisoft for the game For Honor. I did help with all the merchandising. We hire new hires that come in and we fire them in like 7 months. They're just horrible.
Sweet.
And this one kid he's never seen Grandma's Boy. He's totally unself-aware of like the whole culture of that movie. He comes in with a trench coat.
Oh my
And
god.
at Ubisoft,
Oh, man.
we have a safe word. So if you feel uncomfortable situation, you say pineapple, and that's the safe word.
Sea cucumber.
Pineapple.
Yeah,
Sea
dude.
cucumber.
And he came by, and I went, phew, 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 phew. And he didn't get it. And then everyone else got it. And then I was like, haha. So the next day, he comes in, and it was in the little game lounge room. I was like, how much your clothes cost in the Matrix? And I got written up, and I got in trouble, and then I quit.
Don't be mad at us.
Yeah, he doesn't work there anymore, and he stopped wearing a trench coat after because people are like, "Hey, it's either Grandma's Boy or Columbine. Pick which one you don't want to be." So,
Yeah.
Hey,
that's my
bud.
story. Right? Yeah, move along.
Fucking.
Call it
Alright.
Minecraft.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh,
my
it's still
God.
on. Fucking hell, bud.
That's all right.
Yeah. Whoa, time to go, boys.
Abort! Smash that!
It's like
Eject, Maverick, eject.
I can't tell if I have pink eye.
All right, let's go to this chick. Let's go.
What the fuck?
What's up, chick?
Armida,
Text marquees on everything, and I'll get paid enough to do this shit.
you love it. Shut
Hey,
the fuck
hey,
up.
you got your paycheck.
You
I
got,
got
yeah,
paycheck.
you got your
Yeah.
paycheck.
You got
Not
your
from
paycheck.
you, Tim. Shut the fuck up. Thanks, Joel.
My name is
Aw.
Next Voice of Reason.
You have to write it off though, so like, you only get like $10.
I'm just gonna keep it here awkwardly long.
This isn't awkward.
Take a sippy sip of your white claw.
Hey.
I will win.
All right. And Z, go.
Mad Ronin.
Take that fucking Boston
Name,
hat
yeah,
off.
name 5
Brooklyn-
Boston
Why are you
albums
trying to
or
start
something.
a
I
fight
don't
with
know.
everybody?
That's the Brooklyn Cyclone. Don't worry about it.
That's a
Fucking
ba-
Boston bullshit.
That's a Beyblade hat.
Yo,
That's
this
Beyblade
is
hat.
some New England Patriots
It's
bullshit.
Bakugan. It's Bakugan.
Get out of here, Brady.
Oh, Bugatti having ass boy.
It's a Bugatti hat.
You're only saying that shit because I'm not on screen right now. Fuck you.
Bring that back off screen.
Brady sucked. All right, go.
Anyways,
Z, go.
I'm Z, aka Gunpla Ronin. Mostly out on Instagram or on the Mecha Army Discord, and I don't build a whole lot these days because I was jobless. But now that I'm working again, I'm gonna be building again. So
Hey.
find me on IG, find me in the Mecha Army Discord, and that's all I've got.
Team
The
Awful.
wait. Mecha Army Discord. Ain't no Mecha Army
No,
Discord.
not Mecha Army Discord. The Team Awful Discord or the Mecha
Oh,
Army.
honey, did
Oh,
no one tell
shit.
you there's a Mecha Army Discord? Were you not invited?
What?
Like it's my thing, and I ain't invited.
We
What?
made one without you, B.
Yeah.
God damn it, you assholes!
It's like Lindsay
Sorry,
Lohan
Ken.
not winning her own lookalike contest. It's the same thing.
that bitch.
It's just a bunch of people asking where certain body parts are. That's all.
They just asking everybody which jest is your favorite.
Hey, you like airdrop? Airdrop and give me 20, bitch.
Don't laugh at that. You didn't make that up. That was not original.
No, that was hers. I do not. Hey,
You're not doing well. Yes.
I'm not.
Stolen.
I'm good, but I'm not gonna take it.
I'm
not
good,
gonna
but I'm
take
not
it.
3D printing good, so I'm gonna cry.
3D printing is cheating. And
Anyway.
William, the swords are. There's no application for the swords. They go when they go, and they go to who they go to. And
I like how
that's-
Z keeps looking down like he's been taking notes, like he's in the middle of a deposition.
Hey Z, hey Z,
Why are you laughing? Are you right? Oh fuck.
hey Z, hey Z. You're
Yo.
in the same. You're in the same contract as Tex, bud. I need to see some skin. You're not getting paid, buddy. Show them the skin, bud. No,
Yo,
the
he
other
right-
skin,
He right though. You gotta outbeat me to go up a pay grade.
bro. Show them your stickers, man.
Show
I
them your
can do that.
stickers.
I got
What?
them right. Yeah.
Show us your kids.
Hey, look at that.
These were printed by Joel through
There you
Gunpla Mountain Printing. If you
And
guys
I made more, and you're gonna get them. and
contact
you're-
Joel Holy Mountain for all your printing needs. These are so badass, and actually, that's what I've been doing all night is
Damn right.
getting all my envelopes and
Hey,
together to send them out.
good shit.
So
Yeah.
thank you, Joel. Appreciate that.
You got
Nah,
something
you-
coming from me?
You missed
I
the
did.
part where I said
did.
I made you more, and you're gonna get more.
Damn, awesome.
Yeah. No, we had to use the same material, so.
Zero Kai said y'all need
No,
a
I'm
fucking
kidding.
map.
I made some extra. I got some credits,
Oh,
and I already made all the shit I need to make. So I was just like, I'm gonna start remaking people's shit and send it to them. All y'all need
Yeah,
a fuck.
I think you
Oh,
need-
y'all need a fucking.
Fuck that. What the? Well,
Oh, y'all need a fuck nap.
I swear, Nathan is great, man. All y'all need a fuck nap.
Get that fuck nap in there.
Holy shit!
That's how we say nap from now on.
You're
Fuck
right.
nap.
I'm about to take a fuck nap.
Hey, I gotta take a fuck nap.
I gotta take a fuck nap.
What did you say though? Hey, fucking come on, a fuck nap.
I gotta take a fuck nap.
Hey. I've been listening too much to that last podcast on the left from JFK. It's terrible. Is Tex a whole ass refrigerator?
She transformed.
She turned around. That's the whole ass fridge, boy.
I gotta go home and take a fuck nap.
I gotta take a fuck nap.
Shit.
Oh my god, the sweet tea is great.
That is some good shit, Zero. Fuck, man. That is funny, dude. I went down the stairs, my shoes fell off, and I took a fuck nap.
All right, let's bring in Chris Pabs.
Hey, Pabs.
Send us out, baby.
All right, no one's watching anymore, so the accent's coming out.
Hey, it's 22 people are still watching. Shut up.
So, so you guys can catch me on Instagram at Chris_Pabs.
Chris_Pabs. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that.
Chris_Pabs on Instagram. If you guys have any questions about anything I build right here, then send me a message. I'm more than happy to help. Also, if you guys want one of these, like,
hey, look at that
CPT
Yo, I got
shirt.
a Pabs hat coming to me, y'all.
If you don't, minus the Pabs titty, then just send me a message and I'll send you a link.
Welcome
Look
to
at that
40
dude.
or 40, homie, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna get those hot pants.
You want these hot pants, guys?
I want them hot pants.
You guys want some yoga pants? I got some in there.
Yeah.
All that shit.
Yo, you got a ski mask?
If you want one, I'll get one. Pabs right in the middle.
I'm trying to commit low end crimes, but I want to represent, dog.
All right, all day, fam. Yeah, Chris_Pabs on Instagram.
Yo, that's a whole. We're staring at a whole ass nipple, my dude.
That's a nipple right there.
Don't watch
That's
it.
a nipple right there.
It's all titty love right now.
I need that R rating up right now.
Wow. NSFW. y'all.
Is that how you are in strip clubs? You're like, yeah, let me see a fucking nipple. Yeah.
That's as good as your guy. I'm fulfilling my contract right now.
Yo, that areola's tight, son. Oh.
Stop it! I can't.
What a nip, man. Yeah. Damn, son.
Oh my god!
You got the
Hey,
tight
you got change for a 10, son?
You motherfuckers!
No. All right.
All right, I'm gonna pass out from this sweet tea. I don't give a shit who you are. Anyway, all right, let's go.
Yes, son.
Yes, son.
Yay, son.
Yes.
Yes, son.
That's like that fucking dude who played.
Anyway,
Raycon.
all right, so
Yes, son.
You see them nipples, son?
all right, shut up. Shut up, all of you, shut up. All right, hey, you guys, this has been Mechanism episode 26.
Episode
26, Friday the 13th edition.
Episode 3.
Full hockey style.
Right? So tune in next week for my
My sober.
wow, I look crazy right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Son.
We're just gonna end it.
Yeah.
Take care, everybody.
Oh shit.
Indeed.
Build some shit. Build something
shit.
cool. Stay safe.
Drink the sweet tea.
Wash your hands in your ass, but not.
All right. See y'all later. Bye.
Wash your ass.
Oh my God.